Yep. So I came across a boxing scene article that says the announcement of the Benavidez versus Mikhailian fight is imminent. Another example of a broken system, because that is not the fight that anybody wants David to have. For as much as he hates Canelo for depriving him of the opportunity, he's basically doing that to Jai since he doesn't seem to want to fight him willfully. And it's not a money issue. We all know it's not a money issue. That David Benavidez's biggest score at this point is the Jai Opetaia fight. You're not going to make the money with anybody else that you make with Jai Opetaia. Right, what it do, Michael, what it do, Batman, what it do. La Loese, aloha hoy. It's my man in Hawaii. Mr. Bori, que lo que mi niño, uepa. MW2, el cagón, mi niño. Well, yeah. You know, they're saying that the announcement for Benavidez versus Mikhailian is imminent. And it's not, look, you could give David credit for fighting another champion at the weight. You absolutely could. But a lot of the criticisms that they levied towards Canelo are the criticisms that you can now levy towards David. Really? They got mad that Canelo fought everybody but David, correct? Well, David is doing that to Jai. Nobody wants to pay $75 or $80 to watch you fight Noel Mikhailian, even if he is a champion. Now, I wouldn't have any feelings about the fight if it weren't a pay-per-view. That's my biggest problem. That you guys are just putting anything up there at this point. That is not a pay-per-view worthy fight. You're not going to sell anything with that. David hasn't sold anything with any pay-per-view he's been on. He hasn't done anything. And it's another example of a broken system. The only one of the journalists, the only one of the real boxing scribes that I see ever advocate on behalf of the consumer has to be Steve Kim. He's the only one I ever see saying, well, what about the fans? And what about what the fans want? The fans don't want the Mikhailian fight. That can wait. The fans don't really want to see you fight for the IBF title yet either. That can wait. But, you know, it is what it is. And this is why you see me say that Zuffa's framework, whatever they're trying to do, it can't be any worse than what we've had to endure as patrons of the sport, what is left of us, because it's not that many of us, not in the United States anyway. This is why I'm not against what they're doing, because when you think about how it came to be that Benavidez versus Mikhailian comes into fruition, gets ordered, that's basically the sanctioning body colluding with the promoter to make sure that their fighter gets another belt. That's basically what that was. Y'all tried to block Jai Opetaia from getting that belt, right? David said, well, the guy doesn't have a belt, so why would I fight him? He goes out, he tries to get a belt, and y'all blocked him. The sanctioning body colluded with the promoter to make sure that not only does Jai not get that belt, that it goes to David Benavidez. And he can go undisputed. Go ahead, go undisputed. Get that one and the red one and see who gives a shit. See who cares. Because that's not the fight that people want. What sort of gets lost in the conversation of boxing is, remember, this is supposed to be entertainment. Remember that all of this is intended to entertain me and you. And while I'm not against him fighting Mikhailian down the line, that's not the fight that people want to see right now. The fight they want right now is the Jai Opetaia fight. I wish Jai the best in taking the IBF to court. We'll see, you know. We'll see. Because it could be that the IBF can defend themselves. It could be. But the thing is that you can't afford that lawsuit more than Jai can. The people and the money that's behind him, he can afford it. But can you? He's got high-powered lawyers behind him. Who do you have behind you? You know? I will be at the Zepeda Roach fight. Shout out del cagón. That's going to be a good fight, man. That's going to be a really good fight. Y mira que ellos están planeando otro. Gary Antoine Russell versus este tipo, Duarte. Sign me up. Sign me up. That's a fantastic fight. No one's calling for Jai fight except a few YouTube troll accounts. Well, who's calling for the Michaelian fight, Chimpy? Who is calling for that? You say that people don't want to see him fight Jai. I say more people want to see him fight Jai than they want to see him fight Michaelian. But I take it that it's really that you don't want to see him fight Jai. I get it. You know, hey, different strokes for different folks. If you prefer the Michaelian fight, more power to you. I just know nobody's going to buy that shit. I don't even think you're going to buy that shit. $75, $80. How many pay-per-view buys do you think for Noel? Under 100. Under 100, Night Vale. It's too easy to watch a fight for free. It's too easy for people to do that. He's not going back to 175. He's about to fight a cruiser. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? He says he's got business at 175 first. What, because you think he could still make 175? The Jai fight will be there for years. Okay, this guy's just retarded. I got it. I got you, Champy. Okay. I got you. You know, but go ahead. Go try to sell that pay-per-view and see who buys it. Are you going to buy it, Champy? You going to buy Benavidez Michaelian? This could save Golden Boy on the zone. Posiblemente. If things work out for Golden Boy where, okay, Zepeda gets the belt and maybe Duarte gets the belt off of Gary, we got to talk about that. I don't – that kind of looks like a 50-50 fight. They're both pressure guys. I feel like Duarte hits harder than Gary. He does hit harder, but he's chinny. You know, you got knocked out by Ryan, so I don't know how much I can trust you. But that's a fantastic fight. That's a great fight. And that's exactly the kind of fight that boxing needs. Boxing doesn't always need the big gala spectacle. Sometimes it needs a good small scale, solid fight. A middle class for boxing, if you will. A middle class.
Absolutely.
I love middle class.
Well, sort of. I mean, like, do you consider, I would ask you, Virtuoso, do you consider Berlanga middle class or lower tier?
That's it. He's like a mix of the two, bro. To be honest with you,
I would disagree on that. I don't consider Berlanga middle class in the sense that for me, middle class is like a guy who can get a belt, but he's not necessarily a big draw. Like Gary Russell is middle class. Raymond Muratalla is middle class. Right now, Abdullah. Nice.
I mean, would you consider Berlanga a gatekeeper?
No, because he can't keep the gate.
Shit.
Yeah.
He can't keep. Let me think about it. If you're talking about, and vamos a decir, okay, el role del gatekeeper is to take on those up and comers and give them some work and maybe beat some of them. Well, he's not beating no good fighter. You know, like he's not going to beat a good fighter. He could beat other gatekeepers and other, you know, like other guys like him. But he can't beat anybody good. Like, I don't even know if he would beat fucking Bektemir. And I don't even like Bektemir. But I don't know if he would beat him. Yeah, I don't know if he would beat him. I don't know.
Berlanga wouldn't beat Darnell Boone.
Nah, that's different. That's different. That's a world class gatekeeper. Like that's
Oh, so break it down. What's that then?
Nah, because Darnell Boone is the American Derek Chisora without the money.
Yeah.
He fought everybody, but like he fought everybody.
Didn't he drop Ward too?
He damn near knocked Ward out.
Yeah, sat him on his stomach. So you know, we got this Berlanga Michaelian fight. They're about to. They say that they're the deal is imminent. The deal is imminent. Yeah, not Berlanga. Fucking Benavidez Michaelian. Whatever, bro. And that shit is gonna fucking. Of course, bro. Ya tú sabes. You already know. You already know.
Boy. Take
A
over.
co-main of
Undefeated,
what?
you know, it makes it
No
easier.
way, co-main of what, bro?
A David fight and the Michaelian if they make it. I mean, I don't know. You gotta
Nah,
sell
they're
it.
gonna try to
sell
make
it
that
for
shit.
$80.
They're
They
gonna
gonna
try to
spend.
make that shit a main event. Yeah. He said a guy like Opataya is middle class. Yeah, I would agree with that. He was a champion, or he is a champion, but he's not a big draw. He's not.
Two-time
But
champion, right?
but David is middle class too. You don't sell shit. You don't sell shit, bro. You know.
If
So
uh, if
he's middle class too.
we're
Bro
talking
could
about
barely sell
we're
fucking
talking
cookies.
about selling, right?
Mm-hmm.
It pains me a little bit, and I'm saying a little bit because I'm not a hater. I'm really not. Only when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
Devin, I hate Devin. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm pretty sure you're about to see it too. Ryan's gonna be the next face of boxing, bro.
Oh, no, no,
I don't know
posiblemente.
it.
No, wait a minute. I talked about that. I've been talking about that for the last week. That he has
Yeah.
some of the ingredients. He has what he has that works. What are the things he has that works? He has charisma. That doesn't mean I like him, but that means that other people like him. There are lots of other people that they like him. That's one. He's got charisma. He's got mainstream appeal, which is why he's popular. That like, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to like him to acknowledge he is popular. And one of the most important things, he has a healthy supply of opponents across several divisions. Any one of those guys at 140, he could fight them. Right there where he is, he's got 3-4 good options and some middle of the road guys in between. What he doesn't have, and why I'm not convinced he will be, is he doesn't have ability and he's not consistent. The face of boxing is usually consistent. Like if you're talking about Leonard, if you're talking about Oscar, if you're talking about Floyd, Canelo, you do have to be consistent. He doesn't even fight often enough. Like he just now fighting 2 times in the same year after how many years? Remember, last year he only fought once. Last year he only fought once.
The other thing that Ryan has for him, that motherfucker has a machine behind him. God damn.
Well, you mean no? I mean, I know, but you have to. The thing is that you do have to be able to fight. You have to be able to fight.
Nah,
When have you ever? Okay, then tell me, who was the face of boxing who couldn't fight?
That's true, but I'll counter with this, Joe. It's a different sport. But once Conor McGregor became the face of MMA and a huge star, he was very inconsistent, losing all his big fights.
Of course, but
but that was like before that.
no,
Well, I'm
it's
just
not
saying that's
even
the only example I could point to.
In fairness, like you could say that Conor was definitely the face of MMA. The reason I don't think that's a good parallel, that was still a new sport. It technically is still a new sport. They haven't moved on from him, Drew. They're still waiting for him to come back next year. That's what they're saying. You can't compare that.
I'm just saying the inconsistency of performance.
Well, remember.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just say then he's a little bit young. He's a little bit young to be inconsistent.
Yeah,
he's a little bit like dude. You're saying that you think the guy who lost to Rolly is going to be the face of boxing. Well, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that.
I think once he leaves Oscar,
you think what?
Once he leaves Oscar, I don't think Dana's gonna be like, hey, 1 time a year. No, get your ass out there 2 times a year.
I think that he's gonna make money, is what I think. I think he's gonna make a lot of money. I really do. I think he's gonna make a lot of money, and I think he's got a couple of big ones that he can have. I don't know how many of them he can win, but I know that he has a couple of big ones he can have. He could do the thing with Rolly again. If Tio beats Rolly, he could fight him too. He could fight them both, irrespective.
You got him over Tio, don't you?
What you mean?
Ryan, you said you picked Ryan over Tio, huh?
It's possible, yeah, that he beats him. It is possible. Because Tio's short. He could walk you into that left hook. Remember, Tio's dog shit coming forward. Ryan has height on him. Ryan, no, if Ryan hangs back the same way he did with Devin, the same thing could happen. Like Tio is dog shit coming forward. He's dog shit. He could get caught with that left hook for the simple fact you dog shit coming forward. So it's possible. So think about it. Ryan's got Tio as a potential. He's got Rolly as a potential. The Devin Haney fight, that's in his back pocket. He's about to fight Connor. Then, of course, in between there's room for mandatories and, middle of the road guys that he's definitely going to make money, I think. I don't know for how long because, like I said, he's inconsistent. It's not like he's a good fighter. You got everything but the skills. You have everything but the actual
no
skills.
skills like that.
You could say Oscar lost a lot of big ones, but Oscar could fight. No, I don't think anybody who was Oscar could fight.
Yeah,
Oscar could fight.
The only thing Ryan has similar with Oscar is he fucks these bitches. That's it.
Yeah, and probably puts things in his ass.
They both in the closet. That's what they are.
Victor Revolva
puts things in his ass, but I don't think Ryan is going to be the face. I don't like. Is it possible? Yeah. Do I think it's likely? No, because he doesn't. Look, he's supposed to be fighting Connor, right? What was he doing yesterday or 2 days ago? He was fucking around with
Gorlock.
He was fucking around with Gorlock.
And over there with Neon trying to spar with him too. He's over there sparring with Neon and Gorlock, bro. That's what he's working with.
Yeah, I don't think he's long for this boxing shit. I can see him doing podcasting because he does have a following. So there's that.
Do you think, in other words, okay, he just became a champion for the first time in his career. Is he going to unify? I don't know. Is he going to go to 54 and fight those fucking animals up there? No, he's not. No, he's not. Is it what? He's going to fight Fundora? No. Is he going to fight Boots? No. What, a Bosparu? All these people that he's going to fight any of? No.
He's not serious.
He's not serious. He's going to stay. He's going to stay with the junior varsity guys like Devin and Shakur and these kinds of guys. But like you said, Virtuoso, I don't think he's long for the sport of boxing. If he could turn that into a streaming career, running around with Kai Cenat and these people, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
Like, he has fame. Like, he's fame hungry, but he's not a careerist.
Yeah.
Good word right there.
It's the communism. He's been reading the communism.
He's got the fucking. Brim loaned him some highlighters to read Karl Marx.
No, I'm reading Mao Zedong.
Oh shit!
But Jules,
but it's a valid point though. Yeah. It's a valid point that he has so many other avenues. One, he never loved boxing. He never did. Like, he was never in love with it. Remember, he said he didn't want belts. He only has a belt now because he got to fight a fucking bum for it. Like, well, you fought the bum of bums, so of course you have a belt now.
He lost one and then he beat one.
Generally speaking, I don't think Ryan's gonna go to 54 and do the whole traditional thing. Like, he's got too many arms of revenue. He could start a podcast. He could start an OnlyFans. He could start an fuck bitches on. Like, he could though. Like, yeah, like he could start an OnlyFans fucking these bitches. So
is it like Alicia Baumgartner where you could see, okay, what if just TKO wants to sign him? Like, look, you'll box for a little bit and then we'll bring you over to WWE.
Well, yeah, I mean, if TKO signs him, they'll provide the cash incentive that keeps him in the ring for a while longer. The cash incentive. That's a Rolly fight, potentially a TO fight, because the other thing is, it doesn't matter if TO signed an exclusive DAZN deal. It doesn't matter if Devin did either. No. If TKO cuts a big enough check, you guys are going over there, period. You're going over there. Simple as. Because Turkey's the one cutting the check anyway. So he has those options, but beyond welterweight, like, look, I give him 2 years. Because you have 2 years worth of fights that you can have, about 2 years. And then after that, I think he fucks off. He's not a career guy.
What the fuck is Oscar going to do?
I mean,
for real.
Oscar, what could save him, which we kind of mentioned about 10 minutes ago. Let's just say Zepeda wins the WBC. Let's just say. And let's just say that the Duarte beats Gary Antoine Russell. Okay, that's 2 champions. And let's just say that that middleweight that he's got is that he's got Amari Jones with an A, right? Amari.
Yeah, from Oakland.
Let's just say that those 3 guys can get a belt. Okay, now you're stable. is starting to look like something. And they've got Floyd Schofield, who's also very close to fighting for a belt. So let's just say that if in the next 12 months, Golden Boy ends up with 4 world champions, that could save them. Because right now, what do they got? Like 2, 3 with Gabby? 2 or 3 with Gabby. That's about it. If they could add 4 more to that list, yeah, maybe DAZN keeps them on. Maybe. You know, and the Duarte fight, that's a great fight, by the way. Gary Antoine Russell versus Duarte is a great
really
fight.
Good fight.
It's a great fight.
Who is? I haven't noticed. Zanfer's not bringing their top guys to Golden Boy no more.
Well, they never really were, Drew. They were bringing them to top rank.
Man, huh? Oh, yeah,
They were bringing them to top rank, and if you're not seeing those guys, it's because top rank. It wasn't even me that pointed it out. I think it was Mr. Batman that pointed it out that Top Rank arrived on DAZN about 4 months ago. They've only done about 2 shows, and we don't know of any other shows that they have on schedule. So it looks like they're maybe on a 6-fight-a-year schedule, 6 cards.
Ay, cabrón, shit. Maybe DAZN's like, if you ain't got nothing, we could snap on our fucking pay-per-view package. Like, you guys aren't getting dates.
Well, the other thing is you have every major promotional outfit on the same platform. You're only going to be able to accommodate so many of them. You're only seriously, as much as, it's a good thing and a bad thing, but we already went over this, that now you have all your eggs in one basket. So what happens to the eggs if something happens to the basket? Because something could happen. This is not sustainable. Doing pay-per-view, no, it's not. $140 for 2 layup fights. That's not going to work, dog. So,
And then when's the next pay-per-view? Fucking Itama?
Yeah, Talma this month, I think it is, and that's fucking ridiculous. Rolly and
fucking
Rolly and Tio, that's the next one, and that's not gonna do anything. Go ahead.
I think they got lucky. The fact that the Joshua and Fury fight's gonna be on Netflix for free. Because after their last performances, I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to pay-per-view to see these 2 fucking washed guys fight.
No, but well, look, we're Americans, and you don't pay for any fucking thing anyway. So I mean, seriously, I don't know what the point of that was.
No, that's
you
a
were
lie.
gonna pay for it.
That's a lie. I pay for Zuffa. That's.
Okay.
What kind of idiot would I be fucking buying these $80 watch?
No, I'm just saying that we know you don't buy anything. So telling me that you weren't gonna buy it is oh wow, oh shit, oh they fucked up. They fucked up. I'm just saying that that fight, right? Americans were never hot for that fight. So the real money for that fight was always in Britain. And yeah, if you did that fight as a pay-per-view, they would buy it. They would buy it. Of course they would. It means something to them. It always meant more to them than it means to us. So that money is still there, but it is advantageous that we don't have to pay for it. We shouldn't have to pay for it. They're British. Why the fuck would we be pay-per-viewing for British fighters? That doesn't make sense. It never made sense. Oh. And so yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. Shout out to El Dragon. Golden Boy Promotions should team up with Jake Paul and MVP for Gabby's fights. I mean, the word is kind of out. Look, T Street said it, not me, even though I kind of got people hip already. MVP is bleeding money trying to promote those girls. That's what T Street just tweeted yesterday. And that's been the rumor for a couple of weeks. That ESPN is not accommodating them the way that they accommodated Top Rank. That's the word on the street. And I mean, yeah, I could see that. Who thought that they were giving them $90 million a year? Obviously not, or they would be doing more shows. So, I don't advise that Gabby go over there. If anything, I would say, Gabby, go to Matchroom. Yeah, go to Matchroom, because they're on more stable ground than MVP right now. I don't know what, if any, budget they're getting. My understanding is that they're paying for those fights out of pocket. I don't know if Sky is giving them something, but what is out there, T Street said it, not me. ESPN ain't giving them nothing.
It's a time buy, like PBC, is what you're saying?
Yeah. That's the word on the street. Yeah. That's the word on the street.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's crazy though, because I would see it, because ESPN, how they, I mean, bro, they is unlimited sometimes, or it's on the fucking ESPN2 or some shit, you know. So it always confused me why they do that, and I guess they don't have a budget or some shit.
Well, I mean, ESPN is still bleeding money themselves. Is the thing that the situation that caused them to lose so many sports rights, that's still going on. Streaming is still the thing. Like, no, people don't even watch ESPN as much as they used to, bro.
They
They're
thought
like, they
Virtuoso
literally
was going to
don't.
watch with that fucking woke shit, but
The
nobody's
woke
watching
shit,
it.
yeah, with the commune, like they gotta do Mamdani mud wrestling to get him to watch now.
Cornhole. American Cornhole League is pulling
What
up
is that
numbers.
deal Zuffa signed with the Japanese outfit, Jules? And will they sign Mizuki? Did you hear about that?
I don't think. I mean, it's been months, and we haven't. It's been months, and we haven't heard of Zuffa endeavoring into the women's game. But more importantly, who is there left to sign? MVP signed all the fucking girls. I like what they're trying to do, but it's not actually good that you have all the girls because that means they all got to rely on you to get them out there. Before, the reason you consistently saw them is because some are on Matchroom, some are on Queensberry, some are on Top Rank, some are on Golden Boy. So you got to see them consistently. Now you barely see them because they're all with one promoter. It's not really a good thing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And shout out to King Lopez. Ryan not taking Connor serious. Connor is. I've got a bad feeling about this. I mean, look. Wait. Before I pass it to Herb and go smoke this cigarette. The thing is, Ryan didn't take Devin serious. ¿Tú no viste toda la vaina que él estaba haciendo before that fight? He's drinking, he's talking shit, he's bugging out, he's fucking bitches, and then he beat the shit out of Devin. So if anything, if he's not taking it serious, that might not be good for Connor. That's how he was acting.
He's on the Osterin then,
bro. O'Connor better fucking eat eggs.
He's absolutely on the Osterin. He absolutely is on the Osterin.
Connor must be on Buterol then to make weight.
That's good.
Herb, the floor is yours.
Hey, fellas.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, where's country here yet?
No, he's naked eating cheese balls.
He's late again, man. We have to fire country.
Oh shit. No, but like I have a question like if Sky Nicholson is signing to MVP and then all the MVP girls are joining back up with Eddie on Matchroom or so like so why is she signing over if she has to still fight on the zone with Eddie and she's going to MVP? I don't understand that.
From my understanding, it's just an arrangement where they could swap. Like, I need a girl, Eddie, or I need a girl, Jake. That's all it is.
Okay.
To accommodate dates, because ESPN, like Jules said, MVP is paying for those dates on ESPN out of pocket. ESPN's not giving them money to do it.
Fucking Jake Paul, man.
So that's why they need Jake Paul to come back and fight.
That motherfucker wants to retire.
Yeah, you see why Alicia is trying to make an exit because there's nothing going on down there anymore. Father's good payday. I was saying to myself, I don't think he keep that stable, sturdy like that, because he's the main event out of most of their fights. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It all goes back to what Undefeated said. Takeover, baby.
It is what it is.
God damn. Somebody hold it. I gotta get my coffee, man. Somebody hold it down.
This motherfucker drinking coffee late too, like Jules. Fuck, how did he sleep?
Coffee. Better go get my coffee real quick.
Coffee and cigarettes.
Damn, bro.
God damn.
Hanging up with y'all young guys, man.
Caffeine and nicotine, bro. Fuck. Caffeine, nicotine, and cans of tuna.
Hey, either way, Zuffa wins. Ryan wins. They're gonna sign him after his next fight. Ryan loses. Connor gets even bigger.
Yeah, I don't see how people don't see. I mean, I was never a fan of Zuffa, but then I look at the zone. I'm like, you know what? I gotta support Zuffa. And the one thing that Zuffa don't got is Mauricio Suleiman fucking shit up.
Yeah, well, that's the thing Zuffa don't need. I mean, they're trying to work with some of these guys, but at the end of the day, remember, they're not trying to give their Zuffa belt. Then it's not coming with like 3% or nothing,
No.
So they're trying to do their own shit. I like the way Zuffa's working. No pay-per-view. I knew this was gonna happen. No pay per view if it was gonna be streaming on Paramount because, like I said, man, this is the streaming fucking way now, man. Like Paramount
Subject
just
to
said it. No
change.
more pay per views, man. Look, the UFC got no
Subject to
pay per views.
change.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
say
I
it will
think.
change. It will change. But you know
Yeah.
you know who I'm surprised is quiet as fuck, fellas, because it's probably his dick's all hard. Is Mauricio Suleiman. He loves seeing that WBC belt on fucking Monday Night Raw all over the fucking
Oh
TKO
yeah.
promotion. He's quiet. He ain't saying shit. He don't care that they're not saying WBC. As long as Ryan's carrying the
Yeah.
belt.
That's true. I
Yeah.
haven't. I've seen like on the poster. I don't see Golden Boy or I don't see the WBC. You know the logo and shit. So yeah, and it says welterweight world championship. It doesn't say
Hey,
no other
how
alphabet.
what do you think Oscar feels whenever he's asked like, "Hey, where's the Golden Boy promotion logo?" Like, what do you think do you think he's mad or
He's
pissed
doing
the
the
fuck?
Nelson meme with his
Which one?
fist.
Oh, the
Gosh.
Well, not Nelson. What is it again? Fuck
Arthur.
it. Arthur.
Arthur.
Oh yeah. Yo, tell me, MVP doing business with Eddie. Tell me that doesn't remind you of Sam Rothstein when he was waiting for those Japanese poker players to come back to his casino to play.
Yep.
Nah, Eddie get all the bitches.
Yeah, they all come
Eddie,
running.
Eddie
running
let him go. Eddie let him go at that high price over there. Now he gets him back for cheap.
They come back. Yeah.
Fuck that move.
Ah, shit. And just to fight on the co-main.
Yeah. Who's gonna buy that Benavidez Mikalian? I ain't.
Man, no one's gonna do that. We're all gonna fucking Captain Hook that bitch,
Fig,
man.
Fig gonna buy that shit. Is that Fig? Fig gonna buy that shit. You know he got to be different. So if everybody not buying it, he definitely gonna buy it.
Oh,
Which one? What you talking about?
I
I
like that
said that
baby.
exactly. I said Fig is the dude that got to be different. So if everybody not gonna buy it, he gonna buy it just because everybody not buying it. That's what we talking
See,
about.
I am usually the different guy, but it really depends on what we talking. You talking about Rolly and Ryan? Hey,
No, we
I'm
talking
definitely
about
not.
no, we talking about Benavidez and Mikalian. I know you gonna buy that. You gonna buy that.
Oh hell no.
No, you buying that. You ain't got a
I
lot of
bought
me,
a lot
Fig.
of
You
these fights whole time. I bought the Caleb Plant one, the Andrade one. I bought a few of his pay-per-views, but
Yeah,
I'm not buying
I don't know
that.
who that guy think he is, but I'm the real Fig. I'm buying that fight.
Here come
Hey,
Julio.
Jules.
I haven't heard from Julio in a while. Julio,
Oh,
what it do?
Julio's here.
What's up? How are you, sir?
How's the communism?
I'm not a communist.
Oh shit.
You're a
Fuck all
Democratic
Well,
Socialist?
he's
I'm
Democratic
not. I'm not.
Socialist.
I'm not.
He's a Karen
All
Bass.
that, that's
Julio,
all.
do
All
you
that's being made.
think Mauricio Suleiman had a hard dick watching the WBC belt on Raw yesterday?
For sure. He had the crossfade, the blue chew, nicotine, and
That's a blue
Honey
chew,
pack.
Nick. Oh shit.
He's quiet as fuck now, Jules, that this fight got announced.
I mean, he doesn't have much to talk about at this point. He's just raking it in, you know. He's getting Zuffa money. He's getting other money. He doesn't have much to talk
Oh
about.
yeah,
But
he's
yeah,
still getting that 3% from
That's how
yeah,
Ryan.
of
it should be, though.
course,
I,
of
I
It
course.
hope
should be.
I hope we don't see that motherfucker doing interviews. Like, stay your ass in the back. What the
He's gonna
fuck?
do his
Nobody cares.
podcast, his boxing podcast.
I mean, shit. What is it? Martes de Café is the name of the podcast. Martes de Café. He's got his own fucking pod. He's the only sanctioning
Are you
body
lying? No, you
president.
don't.
Yeah, he
Oh
has his
my
own
god.
podcast. Martes de Café. It's every Tuesday.
You
Every
know
Tuesday.
who's Ariel, right? Ariel's
Bro,
that's the reporter.
let me guess. He's dressed like Walter Mercado.
Wouldn't surprise me.
You know,
You talking about
Coño.
Ariel Helwani? You talking about Ariel Helwani?
yeah, I would love for him to interview Mauricio and be like, "Hey, Mauricio, so with this Ryan and Connor fight, how's the WBC clean program going? Like, are they both being tested or?"
Well, no, that could be a part of the reason he's keeping a low profile because of what Devin said. That could be though, because he said that a week ago that all the testing that he's ever had was testing that he paid for. The clean boxing program doesn't pay for any testing, If Virtuoso fights undefeated and they pay for VADA testing, all the clean boxing program does is keep a record of what they paid for, but they don't pay for any testing themselves. So
And they take
maybe
credit like
that's
they paid for the testing, huh?
yeah. They uploaded it. We
Yeah,
keep
too bad for
making the
undefeated.
sport
I can't
safe.
afford VADA testing.
You know what I'm
Hey man,
saying?
hey, shout out Mom Donnie, bro.
Shout out to Mom Donnie, bro. Yo, I heard Ice is in New York. Herb, is that true?
I haven't seen him or heard anything about it, but if I see him, I'll let you know.
Yeah, give me that video. Just send me them videos, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll upload that shit, make some money off that shit. But
If
good.
if David's really crying about pay, Jules, why fight Michaelian? You're gonna get paid less than you did Zerto.
Because he's a coward. I mean, like, you know, I mean, you don't. I'm
He
still
wanna
not
work out.
comfortable saying that about a professional fighter, but the truth is the truth. If you fighting Michaelian instead of Jai, when Jai gets you more money, well, it's because you're a coward.
Isn't this his last
Well,
fight with PBC?
couldn't it just be like he got 3 belts and now Jai has 1 belt, it's more leverage?
Well, he said something that was interesting. I just remembered 3 weeks ago. He said that this will be his final fight of his existing deal. So he doesn't. He literally said this. He doesn't want to take a dangerous fight for his last fight. That's what he said.
Makes
So
sense.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, he
Maybe
didn't take a
no, no,
dangerous
just
fight. His first fight, his second fight, his
no.
third
I
fight.
know.
What do you
I know. But maybe that means that if they offer him enough money, he'll fight Jai. You know, that's what he said. I'm not going to take a dangerous fight or the most dangerous fight for what is the last fight of my deal. So maybe he does go to Zuffa after that. If they offer him enough zeros, he hasn't made any serious money, you know.
Yo, that's gonna be
Maybe he don't
crazy.
want Samson to get a cut anymore. Yeah.
Shout out to Pumpkin. Cowards don't get paid, Jules. Well, that's the thing. That look, it's obvious which fight gets you more money, and you're trying to delegitimize. They're going as far as delegitimizing Jai as an actual champion. That he is the lineal. He is the Ring Magazine. Even if he doesn't have alphabet titles, he has the two titles that matter the most. He beat the man, so he's the man. So you should be fighting him by all rights. If he gets you more money, you're a prize fighter. You're supposed to fight for prizes, right? Jai gets you the biggest prize. You're only fighting Noel because it's safe, and that makes you a coward. I mean,
Yo,
like,
you
And
know
remember,
what's
I thought Legacy didn't pay your bills. Like you get Legacy and the bag for fighting Jai.
right?
you know Oscar, bro. He was probably talking to David. And he was like, "Hey, David, I'll let you whoop Zurdo when your contract's up. Come sign with me." Oscar was like, "All right, cool, bro. Watch this motherfucker go and sign with fucking Dana.
No,
Oscar's gonna be fucking
possibly.
livid."
Yeah, because he hasn't. Like David hasn't really gotten paid yet. Like I would estimate that what he's walked away with from those fights that he's had is in the neighborhood of 3 and 4. No more than that. Like you can't really be making more than that.
He's never touched 10.
Of course not. Like who would he have touched it with? What, Andre?
They're gonna give him
Fucking
like 20 for that fight.
yeah. I think they'll and that's the hope that you know what, David, you're kind of at the end of the road because you can't go to heavyweight. You'll get fucking killed up there. Everybody's gonna want to fight you. You know that, right? You won't have no problem finding somebody to fight at heavyweight, and they will all beat the dog shit out of you. So you're at the end of the road. Cruiserweight is where you top out. There's nobody left to fight that gets you money besides Jai.
You're right. The biggest payday he got was probably the turkey bag.
Yeah, for fucking Anthony Yard, probably. Like, I would say if I had to guess what Turkey gave him, I don't think Turkey gave him 10, but maybe 7, maybe 6 or 7 to fight on one of his shows, just because it's his show, you know. So, but even that's really not a lot given the spending habits that you have. You guys all want to have mansions and shit, and you
And
all
fly
want to drive.
private.
And you want to have exactly, and you want to have sports cars and shit like that. It's like it couldn't be me, dog. I'd build a compound in West Virginia, and we'd sell meth out of that shit.
And
Bro,
you
it's
know
Right,
that
because
nice.
look how
sounds
It's a nice
fast
duplex.
look how fast he was crying in Spanish. That's why I didn't take off. That interview he did in Spanish saying Conor Ben's getting 15 and he's on the undercard.
No, pero ponlo tú. You just gave it away that you can't be getting 15 because if you were, why would you be crying that he's getting 15? You can't be getting 15. You can't be getting 10, and you can't be getting 15 because you were just crying about him getting that. That must mean you're not getting that. So what? 5, if you're lucky.
2,
5, 6,
2.
right? Right. It is what it is. You know. He's gonna have to fight Jai. What saves that fight is Jai isn't going anywhere. He's not gonna move up. He doesn't have any.
Jai's
He doesn't.
a big dude.
No, not yet. Like when you look at him, he's a very lean cruiserweight. He's not stocky like Maris Briedis or Gassiev or Usyk. He's not a stocky guy. He's actually pretty lean for a cruiserweight. And two, he's not in a hurry to fight those heavyweights any more than David is. They've been asking Jai for 2 years. When are you moving up? I call the guy undisputed fast. I gotta do that fast.
Dude, but it's just like, bro, David's been in like 3 weight classes where he's just like not fighting the one guy that we want to see him fight. It's just like, how many fucking times are we gonna go through this? You know what I mean? 175,
the thing is,
no better.
There's that's
no
Broner. He's Mexican. Well, he's not Mexican. Broner. He's Jono Sabo. Because Broner's a 4-weight. Think Broner was a champion at 4 weights, but he never fought the man, and he never was the man. So it's the same shit. It's the PBC way, bro. It's the PBC way. I'm gonna be a champion at a bunch of weights for not fighting shit. You know.
You said
and
Broner.
That was Spence at 147.
No, I give Spence a little bit more credit than that. Not because I like him, but those guys were the guys. Sean was a champion. Ugas was a champion.
Ugas wasn't really shit, bro. Man,
I don't think he was either. But that he was the number 2 welterweight. You can say that.
We saw that live. We saw that live with you, and you said he threw that fight. Fuck that dude.
I'm just saying he was but he was the number 2 welterweight. I don't think that's debatable. He was the number 2 behind Crawford. Who was the best welterweight besides
Thurman.
Crawford?
Did you say Thurman? Get the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
Thurman would have washed Spence. Let's be real.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that. I
Stop
don't think
smoking
that.
weed, bro. Stop
Everyone's
smoking
saying,
Girl was
weed.
unified. How was he not over Ugas?
Yeah.
See, that's
Spence
democratic
looked off
socialism right there.
against Zeus.
That's the communism talking, bro. That's the
Everyone's like,
communism.
oh,
Get him
Spence
back.
looked
Man,
off,
everybody
he
sucks,
off
bro.
balance.
Word to Drew.
Bylaws, Brim, baby.
I can't
Everybody
wait to
sucks. Word to Drew.
Hey, Brim,
With the
you know
highlighters.
that name took off, right? Bylaws.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Don't you know this is my profile pic?
But yeah, I give Errol that much. He was the number 2 welterweight. He was. I just think there was a lot of distance between him and Crawford. That you're number 2, yeah, but you're not a close second. That dude is in a different plane than you are. But yeah, he was the number 2 welterweight.
Yeah,
You
this
can
is
give him
this is
that.
like John Elway versus Joe Montana when they got beat 55-10 in the Super Bowl.
Brim, does he get in the Hall of Fame?
He does, but I'm really like on the
What?
fence. I don't really call it.
Yo, I might get in the Hall of
I'm
Fame.
not. No, wait,
Hell no.
wait. Julio, understand the question. I'm not asking if he thinks he deserves to get in the Hall. I'm asking, is he going to?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get in, man.
If Triple G get in, this motherfucker get
No.
Yeah, but the thing is,
stop
hold on.
that.
Triple
Triple
in.
G
Had
had a
Triple
way
G,
better
Triple G
career.
had a defense,
in.
had a line of
Triple G
defenses
fight?
that just can't be
Nah,
compared, bro.
Where I gotta
Who the fuck Triple
disagree.
G fight?
Where I gotta disagree is, look. Here's the thing. Triple G has 15 legitimate title defenses. Legitimate meaning defenses of a full title, right? And 20 or 21 illegitimate, which they count. They count them defenses of the regular title. I don't, but they do. He's got 21 title defenses on record. Not only was he a unified champion like Spence, but he was 2-time unified. After Spence lost his belts, he never got them back. After Triple G lost to Canelo, he did become a champion again. And
Bro, for Robin Derenchenko?
I mean, you
I
could
saw
call
that
it what
fight.
fam, you call it what you want, but it still happened. Like the splitting hairs. And categorically, Triple G is a bigger draw than Errol Spence Jr. by a lot. Yeah, by a lot.
If you do an
Triple
8-8
G don't got a better
comparison,
resume. He got all them fights, but who the fuck was he really fighting, bro? Like,
I mean,
You don't got-
hey,
you got Danny Jacobs and fucking Canelo.
I think Danny Jacobs is a better scalp than fucking Ugas and Danny.
I think Sean Porter.
bro, if I had BoxRec open, you'd
Better
be
scout.
washed by now. Like if you go,
No, I mean
8
it's
for
no, I
8,
mean it's not even that. It's just that he's got the same kind of accolades that Errol has. What did Errol do? What, he was unified. He had 3 belts. Okay, Triple G had 3 belts, but that wasn't the only time that he was unified. He's a 2-time unified middleweight champion, and categorically, yes, he's a way bigger draw than Errol Spence Jr. was. To date, think about it. Errol never cracked 1 million buys with any fight he ever had. The only time he came close was getting beaten half to death. That's the
And
only
they
time that happened.
and they
Triple
add
G
the
did it
and
with
the
Triple G
international,
did it with the
but
biggest draw of the generation. He did it with Canelo. You know what I mean? That's
he
like
was a draw by
It.
himself. Stop.
But
yeah,
he
he got a
did it. But
country.
he
He got
No,
a
did it,
whole
yeah,
country.
no.
and he did it more than once.
He was a draw by him. He sold out Madison Square Garden with a Canadian that had a bad haircut, and we're talking about the big room.
Big.
Okay,
I
are we
watched that
talking about?
motherfucker sell out the Home Depot Center, and he was fighting a nobody in Marco Antonio Rubio.
Yeah,
Errol Spence didn't do that shit.
Do you
How many did Errol
we're
Spence have in
talking?
Dallas?
not. I mean,
Yes.
look. I don't know. I don't know how many times Errol Spence fought in Dallas, and I don't know how many times he actually sold out. But what I know about Triple G is whether he was fighting somebody good or somebody mid, he sold out a lot. He sold out MSG. He sold out the O2 in London. He sold out on the West Coast. He used to sell out over there a lot because Tom Loeffler is based out of the West Coast.
When
But that was
when it comes
pre-ice,
to
so there
going
was a lot more Mexicans
into
in
the
there.
Hall of Fame, are we talking about accolades or selling power, or is
Triple
it
G
both?
Triple G has the argument for both. Triple G has the argument for
Okay,
both.
And
you
both are
know who
relevant when
doesn't?
it comes to Hall
You
of Fame too, by the
you,
way.
you know who
Yeah.
Bro,
doesn't?
Triple
Terrence
G, bro,
Crawford.
who the fuck this
He
guy
can't
fight?
sell shit.
He sold what 42 million people saw him beat your boy.
But that was with Canelo. How
Yeah, and
many
he beat
people
him.
You need
fought
a dance
How
partner,
many?
bro.
Yeah, like he's Tank Davis. He's
Okay,
Tank
so
Davis.
he sold 800,000 beating Spence. He got
Madrimov,
42
how much?
million people. I don't know. I don't have the Madrimov number. Why are
Bro,
you
they
so
struggle. No,
yo,
they
dog?
struggle.
I'm
No,
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you
You're
something.
right.
This
Ever
is
no.
from
since
the
he
heart.
beat
Here we go.
Canelo.
Here
I'm
we
gonna tell
go.
you something. You sound
Uh,
like D Block. Like you got to stop being a sore
no,
loser.
no,
We're
no, 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 no.
Capricorns. You
My
sound like a
thing,
sore
no.
fucking loser.
Look.
What do him
No,
and D
no, no,
Block
no,
have in
no,
common?
I'm
no
very
look, no
straightforward.
look,
I'm
no
very
look,
straightforward.
no. You're very full of shit. You're talking
No.
about a 5-weight world champion. You're talking
Nah.
about a 5-weight world champion, 4-time lineal, 4-time Ring Magazine, 3-time undisputed, but he shouldn't be in the hall. Why?
No, I
Because your
asked.
boy
That's why
lost.
I asked.
What?
That's why I
Because your
said, are
boy
we talking
lost.
about accolades or are we talking about selling power?
Okay, Crawford has plenty of both.
He needs a dance partner. He's by himself. He's
So
He
not.
needs a
He can't.
dance.
Undefeated.
What are
If
you
we go
talking
by
about, bro?
if we go by your logic, then
himself.
that means
By
Floyd
himself. Okay.
Mayweather,
bro. You just
Floyd
can't say
Mayweather
nothing
shouldn't
far.
be in there
By
if it's
himself.
all
Is
Errol
he not
Spence
relying
got
Tank
a
on
better
Davis?
record than
Mayweather only
dance
sold
Floyd.
Is he not?
300,000 Roberto
Okay,
by
okay.
himself. They
I'll
all
break the
need dance
tie.
partners.
Undefeated.
Cut the
It's
When I
shit.
went
yeah.
when I went to Vegas to see Crawford versus Porter, who sold those fucking tickets? Because it wasn't fucking Porter.
It wasn't Porter.
Was it a sellout or what was
It
it?
was a nice sized crowd. It was like 10,
Okay, so
11,000
it
in the
wasn't a
Mandalay
sellout.
Bay.
It
It's not
wasn't a
even that.
sellout
It's not
then.
even that. It's that this is a dumb fucking argument. Tim Bradley's in the hall. Andre Ward is in the hall. Crawford was a bigger draw than both.
What's up with these
If
Dallas, Texas people mad
no,
at
He
wait,
put
Crawford for
Omar
beating
on the map.
Canelo?
okay.
Is that
I'm
what we?
saying
No,
if
no,
Triple G
I'm just
good enough
saying.
to get in the Hall of
Is
Fame,
that what
Errol
we
I
Spence
doing?
will
is
We're
Put
gonna
that
say
argue?
spur in their
no, no, no,
booty.
no, no.
Is that what we're doing? We're arguing stupid
If
shit. This is
if
stupid.
I think Earl will get in. If Antonio Tarver can get in, I think
You're
Earl will get in.
arguing.
bro, Tarver did a lot.
So let me see if I understand this. You don't think Terrence should be there, but you're
I
arguing
never
that
said
Errol
that. No,
can
no,
get
no.
in.
My question was, are we doing accolades? Are we doing selling power? Or
But you
both?
already know that they use both. They do
Oh,
both.
it's
Gaddy
both,
is
right?
there.
Okay, cool.
Gaddy is there. Gaddy is there because of
Mhm.
popularity, not accolades. He doesn't have accolades.
And
Andre
because his
Ward is
wife's
there because
gypsy.
of accolades, not because of popularity. He was never popular. They look at
Well,
both.
My hold
Jules,
on. My simple
Gaddy,
question is:
Gaddy
are
does
we
have
using both or one?
Gaddy
If
does
if
have
Errol's
accolades.
wife
both
cuts his head off,
because he
he gets
won
in the hall.
titles in two weight divisions. It's not
No, he
like he
And he
didn't
didn't.
had
win no
one of the
No.
titles.
greatest
Listen,
fights, if not the greatest fight of
Ignacio. You
all
know
time.
what I mean. You know what I mean. That Ricky Burns is a 2-division champion, but he's not getting in the hall. Carlos Linares was a 3-division champion, but he's probably not getting in the hall. So if he's there, if Gaddy is there, it's not simply because he won titles in 2 divisions. He was very
No.
popular. He was
He
a popular
sold
guy.
he sold
Let
on the
me
East Coast and he was in a bunch of fight of the years. That
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
helps.
okay.
if not for the
Let me
Pacquiao fights, Bradley might not be in.
let me ask you a question, bro.
That's
Does
a good
Tank get in
point.
the hall? Does Tank get in the hall?
I don't know.
He shouldn't. Based on his fucking resume, he shouldn't.
No, I know what he's asking me, and I'm saying I legitimately don't know because if when he retires, right, and 2
Mhm.
years pass, 3 years pass, and that voting panel has to think, well, okay, they might spite him because of the people that he didn't fight. They might actually spite him.
He
I could
should be in the
see
Hall
that.
of Doom. All the crimes
Like,
he commits.
I'm just saying I could see
What the
that
fuck?
I could see them keeping him out for the simple fact that they're gonna look back at an entire generation of fights that didn't happen. The Lomachenko fight didn't happen. The Farmer fight didn't happen. The Stevenson fight, the T.O. fight, the Devin fight, the Josh Taylor fight. If you count when he went up, that you didn't fight anybody. You didn't fight anybody. So I just don't know that you could get in without fighting you have to fight somebody now. Like
Yeah, undefeated.
somebody.
If he retires in a few years, and the best win we can say on his resume is Ryan Garcia, he's not getting in.
I don't like Tank, but I think he will get into the Hall because he did sell over 1 million with Ryan.
I'll say, look, I know that I believe that on the voting panel, Rick Glacier's on the voting panel. I believe that Michael Montero is on the voting panel. Dougie Fisher is on the voting panel. And I don't think any of them are going to vote for Tank. Like, I with some confidence, like, yeah, them guys is not going to vote for Tank. So I'm going to say no. I don't think he gets in the Hall. I'll say no. Unless something dramatic happens and he comes back and I don't think he's getting in the Hall. I don't.
Yeah, I think he's gonna need more shots to tell us to be on the boxing writers board.
Wilder might get in, obviously not because of resume, but because he actually had those Fury fights. Because he fucking lost, but like because he actually had them, he could sneak in on that and the 10 title defenses. He's got 10 title defenses.
The fame part.
Yo, the Derek Chisora fight got him over the edge, bro.
No, I don't think he belongs there, Brim, but I could see a reality where he gets in off of a lot of sentimentality, a lot of nostalgia, the fact that he did have a trilogy that people think, I don't think it was great. You literally lost all 3 of those fights. So I don't think you should get in. But other people might because that's the closest they've come to a Bo versus Holyfield kind of trilogy. Sentimentality may get him in.
It's like Radio getting on the football team. Like getting to the
kick this guy out.
Yo, Drew, good looking on the
Coppinger
OnlyFans
said-
model for my birthday, bro.
The who?
He gave me an OnlyFans model for my birthday.
Who gave you?
Drew did.
Drew did?
Yeah,
Okay.
Drew put a rack on an OnlyFans model for me.
Hey,
shout out to Eric. Hold on, shout out to Eric. None of them make the Hall of Fame before Rolly. I don't know.
Well, Coppinger said he's voting for Errol first ballot. He's available. Fucking crazy.
I mean, yeah, you know, Errol. I said it in the video I did. I'll say it again. I don't think he has a Hall of Fame career. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do what Fig's doing. I think that's a false equivalency argument. Errol's reign only lasted as long as it did because he wasn't fighting. He was a champion from 2017 to 2023, but his activity drops off at 2020. He only fought 2 times in between 2020 and 2023 before losing to Crawford. So you were only really a champion that long because you weren't fighting. And then who you did fight, well, I don't think beating Danny Garcia makes you a Hall of Famer or Ugas.
His
How
local
long did
bar
it take Michael Nunn to get into the Hall of Fame?
It took a while. He didn't get in on the first ballot. I know
I'm
that.
gonna tell you this right now. Errol Spence is a great value Michael Nunn when I look at the career.
I don't think that's a Hall of Fame. To be honest, no, I don't think it's.
Brim, that's insulting to Michael Nunn. How dare you?
I said great value, bro. Like, come on.
Brim, you said it's your birthday?
Like the bar in Dallas.
Well, it's about to be over with. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get you a shirt from Nico Ali Walsh's new brand, unfulfilled legacy with the butterfly.
You should do that.
You see that shit? He already has the branding, the butterfly, unfulfilled legacy.
I try not because I saw that Ariel was talking to him earlier, and I'm like, I try not to throw up him. No, because we're winning. Because the Senator, like, shut the fuck up, bro. What are you winning? No, because transparency. It's a publicly traded company, you fucking idiot. What transparency? But go ahead. Back to Spence.
Fight for the fighters.
Back to Spence. I don't think that's a Hall of Fame career at all. I think he was on the cusp. I think he might have been one big win away from getting in the Hall. But just as it is, Danny, Sean, Brooke, Oh yeah, that's not Hall of Fame worthy.
Danny's not even a welterweight, bro. Danny Garcia had like no wins against like real welterweights.
No, and he was
All the
there
guys
for
he
like
beat was
12
140.
years. He was there for 12 years, didn't beat a solid welterweight the whole time.
He beat Brandon Rios. Come on now.
All right.
Bro,
He
Brandon
beat
Rios is
Bam
not a
Bam Rios.
natural 147 pounder. Bro.
That's another one. That's another little guy. I don't think Errol. Arguably, I don't think Gennady Golovkin has a Hall of Fame resume, but I do think he has a Hall of Fame career. You were on pay-per-view. You were in 3 different pay-per-views, all of which did $1 million or more apiece. Yes, you belong in the Hall. $1 million or more
It's
apiece.
like the fame part where it's like his fights were memorable because of the knockouts and he built.
No, yeah, and the other thing is that he overall he was a more active fighter than Errol by a lot. Like that's a part of how he came to become known was he was so active. Even if he was beating the shit out of Martin Murray and Daniel Gale and Curtis and these people, he fought. He was very active. Errol was not very active.
He was a bigger draw than any PBC fighter in their own fucking country.
And
That's
in the
true.
fucking story.
That's
He
true.
was ducked. He was ducked
Errol
by
also didn't
Cotto.
take tune-ups.
Danny was a tune-up. What are you talking about? What the fuck is Danny Garcia if not a tune-up?
Also flying through a windshield. What the fuck?
That's a
Oh
tune-up,
no! Don't
bro.
use
Like,
that because
what are
they
you
didn't
doing?
use that when he beat him.
No, and that's no. And I'm gonna say this: don't try to talk up his injuries because immediately after he got injured, the report said all those lacerations were superficial. No broken bones, no broken neck. You're trying to make it seem like he was really fucked up. I'm gonna go off the story. They said he was fine. So to me, yeah, he was fine.
The way you're saying is like he just shifted his car into park and then flew out the windshield. What about like all the shit he was doing before that? You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna play him a violin for getting behind the wheel drunk. Like I'm not gonna say. Why am I supposed to feel sorry for you that you decided to do that?
Jules, real quick, Country wants a link.
There's no room. There's 10 people up here.
That, but also,
oh shit!
I'm gonna get off. Put the link down.
All right.
Put the link down. All right. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Loma Hall of Famer?
100%.
Who's a Hall of Famer?
Loma.
Not to me. He'll probably get in. He'll probably get in, but not. I've done this already. I'll do it again. Roman Martinez, Jorge Linares, Jose Pedraza. That's not that's not Hall of Fame to me. He's gonna get in. He's gonna get in, but if it's up to me, no.
Well, they factor the amateur in for him.
But my boy Mikey did duck him. Mikey ducked him. Tank ducked him.
That's not a Hall of
Why
Fame.
we holding Loma's career to this standard where it's like, he moved differently than everybody else. Like, this dude was fighting for championships in the second fight. Like,
that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, like, I don't see a Hall of Fame worthy career. I don't personally.
Fastest 2 division, fastest 3 division in history.
I think
he was a Hall of Famer when he turned pro. Off the amateur career.
I think he was one big win away from legitimizing that argument for me. But I've stressed this. When you were at 130, fine. You couldn't get Tank. Fine. What you could have did for me was, okay, go fight Tevin Farmer. Go fight Miguel Burchell, because people tend to forget there were other champions there while Loma was there. There were other champions there. If you would have unified in that division, then repeated it in the next division, then I would have said, okay, I see a Hall of Fame worthy career. But just Rocky Martinez, Jose Pedraza, Jorge Linares, like, no, what the fuck?
I get what you're saying.
You left out Devin Haney and Gary Russell Jr.
If only he didn't get robbed by Haney. He would be.
I agree with you. No, listen, I actually agree with that. If let's just say he would have stopped Devin. Let's just say, forget the robbery. If he would have went in there, took it out of the judge's hands, I would say that is a Hall of Fame worthy career. You beat a young, unbeaten guy, prime, all the bullshit. Go ahead. But Rocky Martinez, Jason Sosa, Axeman off a year layoff, Miguel like, this is what they was. You could go to videos from that time in 2017. I'm like, yo, dog, I like Loma. He's fun to watch. But why y'all jizzing in y'all pants that he beat Miguel Mariaga? Who the fuck is that? Axeman.
Also, the Salido robbery thing. I mean,
people were saying Rigondeaux was going to beat him.
Fight them.
But people saying Rigondeaux was going to beat him boils down to them being fucking morons.
Fair enough.
Like he didn't give, just for perspective, he didn't want credit for that win. So why would I give you more credit for the win than you give yourself? Rigo was old and little, and I knew he was going to lose that fight. And Cuban, which it's like a handicap. So I personally, do I think Loma's going to get in? Yes. Do I think it's a Hall of Fame worthy career? Not really.
Maybe not pro career. I think it's an amateur.
And that's how you can round it out. That he is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. He's probably the greatest amateur boxer. He's in. So off of that, with the pro shit, yeah, you can make that case. But
would you give Artur and Bivol if they retired tomorrow?
You know why I would give it to them? Because in the last 20 years, I would give it to them because in the last 15 to 20 years of professional boxing, those two have been the consistently most dominant light heavyweights of the last decade, 2 decades. You could say that.
Yeah,
and they both only beat each other. Nobody else beat them. They both only, if it stays that way, that only Bivol beat Better Beef and only Better Beef beat Bivol, yeah, I would get them both in. I would get them both in as a package.
They cleaned out the whole division between them. If you look at who they fought, they cleaned out 175 for a while.
Don't you think it would be kind of, saying, I don't know, it would be premature to say that it counts because he's 41. What is he? 41, 42 now? How old is Bivol?
No, he's like 41 now, I think.
Yeah,
I think he's like 41.
And he's prone to injuries. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think if he comes back right now and fights somebody else, let's say he fights another person and he loses.
Don, he's Russian. All he does is go home, read the Quran, eat a loaf of bread, and go hit the bag. That's all he does, bro. That dude is like 30. Yeah, he's 42.
Right, the discussion I've been listening to was Hall of Fame worthy career.
That's Haram. That's Haram, bro. That's Haram. He can't do that.
Seed retention.
Out of the guys that you chose to be in the Hall of Fame, that you would choose to be in the Hall of Fame, how many of those guys in our time right now that you're choosing to be in the Hall of Fame are actually all-time greats?
Okay, I'll say this about Artur Beterbiev and Bivol, a statistic that doesn't get brought up often enough. They both became champions in 2017. You see? They reigned as champions for 7 to 8 years, parallel to each other. And that was fighting. That in the case of Artur, that's defending the title, and that is unifying the titles, right? I think that counts more towards Artur than it does Spence, because like I said, with Spence, you were a champion for a long time, but only because you weren't fighting. Whereas Artur was fighting, unifying titles, and he became undisputed. By my recollection, isn't he the first undisputed light heavyweight champion of the 4-belt era? Yeah. The last one before him was what? Jermaine Taylor. That was the 3-belt era, wasn't it?
I think so.
And also, Better B was fighting guys. Like he really did clean out. Him and Bivol cleaned out 175. Like if you look at all the top contenders of the past 10 years, they pretty much beat every single one of them.
I would also argue that anecdotally, I don't think Errol Spence Jr. was viewed as the dominant force in his division that Artur and Dimitri were in theirs. I legitimately didn't know who would win the fight. Right? I lean towards Bivol. That's how good they both were. That's how dominant they both were. Whereas with Errol, that's one of the easiest picks I ever met. Like, this guy's going to get fucking killed by Crawford. That's just not hard. So it's weird. But yeah, and if nothing else, Don, Artur actually became undisputed. Errol never did that.
I mean, I wouldn't argue that Errol Spence deserves a Hall of Fame career, or has had a Hall of Fame career, or deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But my thing was, if you have a guy like that has actually fought some names and was somewhat of a draw, do you think it would parallel the staying power that Bivol and Better Beef had? So by that rationale, what I'm trying to say is that at least one of them was a little bit more popular and was somewhat of a draw and fought more.
If
main
my aunt had
attraction
a cock,
names.
she'd be my uncle.
Here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying. I'm just saying because we're playing this game where we're going like, okay, well, it's got to be based on
No,
popularity.
no, no,
It's
no,
gotta be
no.
Played on TV.
Categorically, I
Right.
think they're going to vote him in. I think they're gonna vote him in. Talking about Errol, but
Yeah.
do I think he should be there?
Exactly.
Oh
Whether
no,
you think
I
he
don't. I
deserves
don't
it.
think he should be there. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Especially given
And
the
Drew,
crop of fighters. Wait. Given the crop of fighters, because remember, he's from the same cycle of fighters as Inoue, Crawford, Usyk, AJ, Fury. These are shoo-ins. These are
Canelo.
shoo-ins to get into the fucking. Oh,
Canelo.
everybody I named is a shoe. Canelo. He's a shoo-in to get into and Golovkin. That as Errol is making his bones, and climbing up the ranks and fighting for titles, all these guys were having their careers, and like all those guys are shoo-ins to get in. I think it really depends also on who else is on the ballot with Errol. Who else is on there? Because if any one of those guys are there, like, no, you can't fucking get it. Like, for what?
do
Herb.
you think that being that Bivol gave Canelo a second loss, does that hold any weight for him getting in?
Yeah, I think so. I think Bivol getting. I think Bivol's getting in because he beat Canelo, because he beat Zerto, who went on to become a cruiserweight champion, and also he was undisputed. He was undisputed.
And
beat
he beat
Artur.
Canelo. He beat Canelo arguably in Canelo's prime. So,
Yeah.
like, the prime years for Canelo were like the Triple G.
Remember, that was right after the Caleb Plant fight. That was right after the Caleb Plant fight.
Right after he became undisputed, he was in his prime, and that hurt Canelo's legacy, but it really amplified Bivol's legacy.
Yeah, I think Bivol. I think they'll get in as a package, him and Artur, for the simple fact that they were both undisputed. Yeah, like a 2 for 1, you know. Yeah, like bonus underwear, you know, like hey, they'll
Buy
both get in
5,
as,
get the 6th one free.
they'll both get in.
For the price of
They're
one.
like the two Doritos stuck together.
But just maybe it's an uneven standard for the American fighter. Maybe it's an uneven standard, but I'm just saying that, look, Errol, you were only a champion at one weight, correct? They were only champions at one weight, but they did something you didn't do. They did the undisputed thing. Bivol's victory over Canelo is better than anything you ever did. Artur's win over him is better than anything you ever did. Think about it. Artur beat the guy that beat Canelo. Then Bivol beat Artur. Errol, what you got? What do you have that looks like that? Danny Garcia?
A Formula One title.
So there it is. Country, you there? Did you click the link, bro?
You know what? I'm gonna hop off so you can get back on. Good night, guys.
Because he was hounding me for the
link. He wants to get on. I'll see you guys
look, if Errol gets in, you know, Wilder's going to be his per diem.
I mean, I really do think Wilder's going to get in mostly on sentimentality, on the strength of the trilogy, the 10 title defenses, and that people get really weepy-eyed over him. But Errol, it really is a little bit more dicey. Because it's like, dog, you had really one big one, and you got fucking annihilated.
Well, it's also,
You know?
it is the Hall of Fame, right? So it counts for something. We'll see how sentimental people are really about Crawford's career. I mean, they might throw him a bone.
Crawford is a shoo-in to get in. He's a like I don't have a he's a shoo-in to get in.
What I'm saying is that Errol might ride his coattails into the Hall of Fame.
Like, weren't his hands already fucking engraved or some shit like that before the fucking
Crawford's, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the fucking Hall of Fame already.
At Canastota, yeah, they did the hand molding, the hand thing with him. So yeah, he's in there, bro. Who else do we have to consider though? Usyk's getting in. Usyk is getting in.
Yeah, easy.
I personally think Donaire should get in. I personally think he should, but I don't know if they'll vote him. I think he should. He's a 4-weight world champion. He gave Inoue the best fight of his fucking career, and he didn't stop after that. He became a champion after that. So
Bro,
I
in
think
his
he should get in, but I
late
don't know.
30s.
I don't know if they're going to vote him. I don't know if they're going to vote him in.
Yeah, I'll give him credit for becoming
He's
a
clearly earned
champion
his spot,
after
man.
Inoue.
The only problem is
What's the problem?
I don't want him to. He's starting to hang around too long.
Oh yeah,
he's
yeah.
starting to hang around too long, and that you know what happens to fighters. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I like
Durant
Donaire, don't
got
get me
in.
wrong, but I mean, he's starting to get up there. You know, and it's time to retire. And plus, if he retires, he can get on the ballot then. You know, for the
Shout
Hall
out
of
to
Fame.
Scary Luigi. Would you put Spence in the half if he beat Miguel Cotto for the junior middleweight title and then later became unified? Yes. Short answer is yes. Short answer is yes.
Jules,
I don't
with
think.
Donaire, real quick, I want to say the only reason that he's going to struggle to get in is because the Hall of Fame is a bunch of haters to American fighters that fight under 126 pounds.
Yeah, that is true. If you're one of the
Because look
little
at what
guys,
happened with Mark Too Sharp Johnson. It took for fucking ever for him to get in. So if it took forever for him, it's going to take a while before Donaire gets in.
no, I would say that the scalp of Miguel Cotto. If Spence would have took that offer from Golden Boy, circa what was it, Ignacio, 2017?
2017? Yeah, because that's when Cotto won that
2017.
bullshit title.
From he won a vacant WBO title at 54, but it's just that, look, honestly, wouldn't Cotto be a better scalp than any scalp he has on his resume? Better than Danny Garcia, of course. Better than Ugas, better than Porter, better by a lot. So yeah, you beat a guy like Cotto, that would have made a difference. That would
He would have lost to Cotto.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, it's possible.
No.
Okay,
That wasn't prime Cotto.
Yeah, he wasn't. No. Being real, he wasn't gonna lose to that Cotto. That Cotto lost to Saddam Ali.
Yep.
That Cotto.
And he struggled with fucking what was that guy's name? The fucking Japanese dude that he beat for that title?
Takeshi. What was it? Was it Takeshi? No, Takeshi?
No. It was some other fucking guy's name. I can't remember. He was a Japanese dude, but was it Kamagai?
In a way.
He was a fucking guy, and he did struggle because I saw that fight.
Yeah,
that fight was the night of Mayweather McGregor, and I had both fucking things going. I stole one of them shits. I'm trying to remember which one. And he did struggle with that Japanese guy. It was a good fight, though. It was a good fight. But yeah, like Cotto would be a great addition to Spence's paper thin resume.
Bros, Spence struggled with Tim Tszyu. Like, can we honestly say he lose to Cotto?
Okay? So this guy's been eating brownies all night.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a big one.
I
just had a 50
Has
milligram.
been eating fucking brownies all night. I'm saying 2017 Spence is the Spence before the car accident for the people who want to cry him a river. And that's the Spence that beat Brooke. That's the best version of Spence, you could argue, right? If you want to give him that. I don't give him that, but some people give him that. I'm just saying that Spence beats that Cotto because that Cotto lost to Saddam Ali. If you could lose to Saddam Ali, you could lose to Spence.
I'm not even trying to be a hater. Like, I just think that a lot of people attribute Spence's decline to his behavior, but honestly, he's fought the same even after layoffs. Like with the Tszyu fight, people were saying, "Oh, his defense is bad. His balance is off." Oh, so what you're saying he's as sharp as ever because he's always
you're literally talking about my comment. Because I'm the one who said that.
You're not the only one who said that. Though.
Said that his stance. I've been saying that for a little. That his stance is too wide, which is why.
Listen, Jules gonna say he the first one to fucking say it, even if he fucking wasn't. This motherfucker.
No, you just mad. I say shit first, and you come in after me.
I do be mad sometimes, but you be taking shit that I said first. You be taking shit that I said first.
Shit you said, bro.
Anyway, bullshit, Jules. Bullshit. I got evidence. I got evidence, Jules.
The earliest versions of Errol Spence, you could go watch it. He's always had a very wide stance, which is why as soon as he gets hit clean, he's off balance. He doesn't take punches well because the stance is too wide. And he's always had leaky defense. That's not new. That didn't start just now.
Hey, everybody on the panel, I'm gonna let you know how shameless Jules is, bro. I was on the panel. I said, yo, I believe that Samson and them made a behind the scenes deal for the whole not pushing this and doing. You know what? You right. And then this motherfucker said, I was the motherfucker that said it first.
I literally said that way before you. I got video evidence.
Bullshit.
Don't make me have to. I have video evidence.
Bullshit.
Like, I've been saying from the get. The reason that Virgil didn't call out Sebastian is because Samson and Oscar are bosom buddies, and they told Virgil,
and you said
leave him
that
alone.
after I said that. You said you right, Brim, and then you said it on the relay.
Okay, bro. If that makes you feel better, bro. Okay.
It does.
Next, I'm waiting to hear the evidence of Brim saying he knows where the best Indian spot in New York is.
I don't. I know
no,
where the best Jamaican spot. I know a great roti spot in Brooklyn.
Miguel Burchell, like, really, dog, in the Hall of Fame? El Alacran.
Nah.
But that was his name, right? Like El Alacran.
Yeah.
That's what they used to.
Alacran.
Nah, he's not fucking getting in.
Nah, he's not getting in.
What the fuck? Like, that's like, is Jason Sosa getting? No, Jason Sosa is not getting in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Rod the God Soccer. There you go.
Yo, we need
Takeshi Miura is
honestly,
not getting in the Hall of Fame.
There should be a Hall of Fame for like guys who are good at getting knocked out. Yeah, we should create our own Hall of Fame for guys who are good at getting knocked out.
I mean, I would have to put Steven Butler in there.
Hey, I got a question for
You
y'all.
put Deontay Wilder in there?
Would Daniel Dubois be a Hall of Famer if his career ended today?
No. If it ended today, no. If it ended today, he said Daniel Dubois.
The Spider-Man premiere.
If Daniel's career ended today, I think Daniel's a couple of wins away from getting in the Hall because he's got a good resume. He's got a strong resume. But I don't think he's there yet. I don't think he's there yet.
The good thing for Daniel is he's still got enough time to add those wins to his resume.
Well, here's the shit, Uncle Jack. Sergey's been retired for about 2-3 years. I haven't seen his name come up on the ballot. How long has Sergey been retired? What, 3 years?
Yeah,
right?
It's been like 3 now, Jules, because the last time he fought, I think, was 2023, and he was a fat cruiserweight.
Yeah,
he's been retired since the first Ward fight.
I mean, he really fucked. In fairness, though, maybe things would have turned out different if he would have got the decision in the Ward fight. I'm not gonna do the fucking thing. I'm not gonna scream robbery. I'm gonna just say other people were screaming robbery. To a lot of people, that was a robbery. To a lot of people,
a lot of people feel like Ward got a gift in the first one for sure.
So maybe things would have turned out different if Sergey got the decision. Maybe he wouldn't have hit the fucking bottle so hard, or maybe he would have celebrated and hit the bottle extra hard. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Bro, Jules, Kovalev partied like Roberto Duran, so it wouldn't have mattered.
He was in Big Bear Lake. He was in Big Bear Lake. He kicked the bitch's dog, bro.
Yeah.
That was part of the loss too,
Yo, I remember I was in the hotel lobby, after the Loma, and I guess what's this guy named? The Ghanaian dude. I forgot his name. And this dude was getting Kome, yeah, and these two dudes was carrying him to this fucking hotel.
Really?
Yeah, they used to say that fucking Kovalev used to get fucked up.
I like vodka.
He gets fucked up.
Yeah. You know what's funny, Jules?
Wait. You know how, look, because he was trying to fuck the bitch at Big Bear, and the bitch didn't want to let him fuck. So he kicked her door.
And he bit her ass.
You gotta be to kick a bitch's door.
It was that bitch's fault, though. It was that bitch's fault, though. Man.
Oh shit! You know how mad you gotta be to kick a bitch like you no fuck Sergey. You like
no pussy. I didn't know pussy. I kick you.
Sergey, make your pay. That shit is crazy.
It's for Mother Russia.
For Russia. That shit crazy, bro. But did Sergey have a Hall of Fame career? I would say no.
Hey, what's the best win on Baturbiev resume outside of Bivol?
Why do I have to look? See this. I don't waste time on Stu. I'm not even answering that silly shit.
Listen, box record's free.
How the fuck I'm gonna evaluate his? Yeah, let me take this name out though. Now let's evaluate. Like, why would I do that?
I'm just asking, what's the best win after Bivol? What would you say is the best win is after Bivol? What's the second best one?
Vosdik. Next question.
Vosdik. Yeah, you could say Vosdik. You could say Vosdik.
That was a good
ass second. Because Vosdik beat the lineal champion and retired him. Vosdik beat Adonis Stevenson.
Bro, he beat
him. Fucking sent him to the hospital.
Bro, he retired him. Adonis didn't fight after that.
He sent him to the hospital.
Yeah, the brain bleed.
David beat Volstick, you know.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You know, the only thing though, Jules, like outside of the guys from this era that are automatic shoe-ins, I guarantee you some of these dudes from the 90s that haven't gotten in are going to start to get in now.
Oh
Watch.
yeah, some of them.
Yeah, some of them are going to get in.
But it also depends. It also depends on who else is on the ballot. That well, if it's Errol Spence and Jorge Linares, or Errol Spence and Jose Pedraza and Ray Beltran, right? Like, well, yeah, Errol probably get in. Probably next to those guys. Yeah.
Come on, Ray Beltran.
Like
Stop,
I know.
Yo, Ray could fight, man. Ray was a motherfucker.
Ray was a solid fighter, but he ain't no fucking Hall of Famer.
No. Do y'all really give Earl credit for Kell Brook?
I don't.
Yeah.
Fig does, but I don't. Fig does. I don't.
You know why?
Coming off
Because
a knockout, bro. He was coming off an orbital surgery.
Yeah, and he was still whooping Errol's ass. That's what people don't remember.
Kell Brook was a good fighter, man. He just sold out early.
And it was a year in between the Golovkin and the Spence fight. It was a like bruh. And
come on,
Kell Brook is the best win on Errol's resume.
Kell was nice, but coming off a knockout, bro.
Kell Brook the best. I thought Porter would be his best.
No, because Porter lost to Kell. Porter lost to Kell.
Mikey. I think Kell Porter Mikey.
I said this about Errol ages ago. Errol been fighting backwards. The best guy you fought was Kell. The second best guy you fought was Sean. The third best guy you fought was Ugas. And Danny. like you fighting backwards.
Nah,
like
I would put Mikey Garcia above Danny.
Nah, I mean not at 47.
I don't know about that, bro. Because outside of his lightweight run, he's got. I mean, dude, he lost to fucking Sandor Martin, and he fucking had to beat Jesse Vargas after the Spence fight. Like,
oh yeah,
you know, like his resume is not that good.
A testament. I don't agree with you, Ignacio. I don't agree.
No. I'm saying, Jules, his resume after the Spence fight is not that great.
Okay.
Yeah, and Mikey's my boy, but what the fuck?
That's Herb shit. Okay.
I put my hands up with. Miley Cyrus rings
what I was gonna say was how you know that the voting panel is spiteful is Mikey's been retired for about 4 or 5 years, and Mikey was a 4-division champion that took belts off of 5 champions, and he has not been inducted yet. I don't think he's ever gonna get inducted if they haven't inducted him yet. And he was a 4-division. It's like he didn't win just vacant titles. No, he beat Dejan Zlaticanin, Robert Easter, Sergey Lipinets, Roman. I think he beat Roman Martinez. He beat like 5 world champions, and he has
but he wasn't a champion.
Broner also, and he
Robert Easter
beat Vargas also, who beat Broner.
Robert Easter,
no Hall of Fame induction. No Hall of Fame induction. It's been 4 years, bro.
I don't think.
I think Bob. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
is
know
that
why.
better than
Maybe
Loma's
Bob has a hand in this, man.
resume?
Good question. Here's what we could say categorically, Julio. He was a champion at more weights than Loma. He was a 4-weight world champion. Loma was only a champion in 3, and he did take more belts off of more champions than Loma. Loma only took 3 belts off of 3 champions.
Wait, Jules, did Mikey win a title at 40?
Yeah, Sergey Lipinets IBF.
Yeah,
the IBF.
He did duck Loma too, though.
Remember, Crawford moves up. Lipinets gets elevated to champion. Mikey fights him after that. He beats him. Then he goes down. He beats Robert Easter. Then he jumps up and gets beat by Spence.
Yeah. Okay.
He fought Broner after Easter.
Nah, bro. You sure?
Yeah, he fought Broner after Easter.
Yeah, I think that was one of the wins he had after the Spence fight.
Mm-hmm. He did a number on Broner. I remember that.
He beat Broner first.
He beat Broner before Spence.
Yeah, that was in 2017.
Wait, but didn't the Broner fight take place at 40?
No. You got it wrong, Herb. Easter Easter is right before Spence. And Broner happened before that.
Was the Robert Easter fight in lightweight?
Yeah, the lightweight fight, it was, because I remember he took Easter's belt at 35.
He took Easter's IBF title at 35.
Yeah.
Easter had the IBF.
He had the WBC when he beat Slatikinen's ass for it.
Yeah, and that was his comeback fight. That was when he crossed over to PBC. That was his comeback fight. He fought Broner. He fought Broner before he fought Robert Easter. Yeah. Fought Broner before because Robert Easter's the fight he had right before he fought Spence. We all know what happened after that. Mikey, people not gonna like this. Mikey has a slightly better argument than Loma. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I agree.
Based on names, yeah.
Well, also that he literally was a champion at more weights than Loma, and he literally did beat more champions than Loma. Literally, like he did.
Yeah,
his career started at 120. His career started as a featherweight, right?
Yeah, it's just that people don't like him as much.
Weight class more. Yeah, that's
they just don't like him as much. Like Mikey was a good fighter, by the way, too. He was a good fighter, bro.
Jules,
he just didn't like boxing.
Jules, Mikey beat Broner after the Slatikinen fight and before Lipinets.
Yeah. Broner was 2017 or 2018. 2017. Easter is right before he fought Spence in 2019.
Yeah.
It's right before he fought Spence. Yeah, Mikey did some shit. Mikey did some shit. It's just people don't like Mikey. Like the craziest thing is you could tell the story of boxing of the last 20 years and not mention Mikey. People don't like him. They really don't like him. I don't know. I know why, but I just don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. Like the dude fought a lot of people, bro.
Why they don't like him?
Because he never fought Loma. It's because Mikey's reputation was he never going to fight the guy you want him to fight. When he was at Top Rank, a part of the reason he sat out, Top Rank wanted him to either fight Gamboa or Crawford. He chose Exile. Then he comes back, and the Loma fight is the fight. What does he do? Nah, I'm gonna go fight Spence, and that's why people don't like him. Like you never fight who people want you to fight.
For the Gamboa fight, they offered him $1 million, and he said no.
Yeah,
he sold it all, man.
You think he would have beat Gamboa?
I think he could have beat him.
I think
he could have beat him, Jules.
Wait. No, wait. When Ignacio. That was prime Gamboa. Like that was Gamboa.
That fight would have taken place, 2013, 2014?
Yeah. And I think it would have been at 130. Hold on. I think it even would have been. I think it would have been at 130.
Yeah, he was right around 130 at that time. So yeah, I mean, I honestly think he would have had a shot, Jules, because his technical skills would have given him a legit shot.
No. That and now hindsight is 2020. We didn't know it then, but Gamboa's a glass Joe. Like, bro, this dude is made to get knocked down. By the time he fought Crawford, he had been knocked down 21 times.
Damn.
The dude is made. Like the dude is made to get knocked down. So
Mikey would have.
Yo, how the fuck he got out of jail?
Who? Gamboa.
He ran over a bitch.
Yeah, so I remember reading about that, Jules. What happened was that, they charged him
in another country.
It was in Cuba, and they charged him. Originally, they were going to charge him with murder, but then what ended up happening was, like, I think some people testified that, like, they were trying to say he was like high speed when he ran over the lady, but apparently they made the case. His attorneys made the case that it was a accident because he actually tried to stop before he ran over the lady. So they only convicted him of manslaughter. That's why.
But he was in jail over. You know that he was on a card with Rigo, right? Remember? You seen that poster?
Yeah, I remember.
That was recent.
Yeah,
that was recent.
I remember.
Like, how the fuck did he even get back here?
Because they sent
I don't
He,
know.
he probably jumped on a raft. How else?
He fucking hopped the raft, man.
Yeah.
Over here.
I thought I was bugging out. Like I thought he was doing time for killing a bitch. How the fuck he get over here to be
He
fighting
did.
Rigo?
He did do time.
Come on,
That's the funny part.
Jules is
Well,
Cuba.
a
It's not
lot of-
like they have the most secure prisons in the world. You know, I'm sure he probably fucking dug his way out of there.
For real. Motherfucker had a sport. Go ahead, Herb.
They sent him to a year and a half bare knuckle boxing. See if he make it out. That's what they did.
Nah, motherfucker probably dug his way out the prison. He probably dug his way out the prison with a spork or some shit. It is Cuba, bro. Like
he got through the fucking wall.
Yo, Jules, I'm looking at his box record. He literally fought in Fort Lauderdale 2 months ago.
Te lo estoy diciendo. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I was like, I seen the shit. I'm like, yo, this must be the man. Wait, shut the fuck up. This must be the Mandela effect. Cause I'm like, yo, in my reality, he's serving time for killing a bitch. I must be in a different reality.
Yeah,
he made it to Florida, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker made it to Florida.
In Mar-a-Lago.
Nah, and not for nothing. 4 years of the Biden administration, it couldn't have been that hard for him to get it back in, bro.
Yeah, he was probably moving like Scarface.
Motherfucker came from El Paso and shit.
For real, yo, it could have been that fucking hard to get in. Now I'm gonna go take a shit. Ignacio, the floor is yours.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not fucking remember that these two guys were on the same card. Fucking Rigondeaux and Gamboa. Holy shit.
Yeah, weren't they gonna fight each other?
Nah, they were like they were just like fighting two other guys. They were just co-headlining the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in Miami, right? Or
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Gusanaville.
At a retirement home.
Pretty much.
A retirement home. That's funny.
But yo, am I bugging out? Yo, anybody seen Adrian Broner's twin brother? Looks like a fucking.
No. He has a twin brother?
Yo,
He has
I
a twin-
seen
what the
that
fuck?
shit.
He's
I
got a
seen
twin
him-
brother?
I seen him
Since
giving
when?
him a haircut, and I was like, "Damn, bro, that's even a worse version of Adrian Broner."
Jail or some
really?
shit.
What is it? The fucking Walmart version of fucking Broner?
No, that dude. I think he was homeless, right, Herb?
He was in
No, it's
jail.
a
He
Timu
came out-
version.
I'm saying, but Joe, the jail.
The Timu version.
He's supposed to look healthy and shiny. He came out of jail looking like a cancer patient, and then they smoking weed on camera. Adrian Broner's brother and Dean decide they want to smoke. A fucking blunt damn near killed them, and I see they only damn near died.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that dude look. If Broner looked out of shape, like I'm talking about mentally, his brother looks 10 times worse, bro. Like God.
Oh,
damn.
wow.
They're the same age. They're the same age. They're twins. They're like infants.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a twin.
Oh
That's
yeah. Yeah,
crazy.
he said he's older by 10 minutes. Broner's older.
Yeah,
So
Wow.
it's his little brother. But man, if Broner's been bad, yo, that dude right there, fuck.
You know what that reminds me of, bro? That reminds me of fucking Snoopy and his fucking Mexican brother with the big ass whiskers.
Hey man,
what was the name of that fucking guy?
Oh shit, I forget. I remember the cartoon, but I forget.
Yeah.
Well, he had like his family. He had a number of brothers. There was a fat one named Olaf.
But that motherfucker looked like he had been a hobo forever.
Spike? Wasn't it Spike?
Was it Spike?
I think it was Spike.
Yeah, you're right. Fucking country, it is. It's Spike.
Yeah, Spike. Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Hey,
That
man, let me
motherfucker
tell
sounds
you-
Mexican too. He lives in Needles, California.
Hey, let me tell you though, man.
Yo,
one
let me just say
Broner
real
is
quick.
enough.
Go ahead, man.
One Broner is enough. We don't need another Broner.
Yeah, no shit.
Hold on. Let me call Cap on that. I've seen his twin brother. I checked Google Images. He looks more like Andy Cruz.
What?
His twin brother. He looks more like Andy Cruz. I call Cap.
He looked like
Maybe he is.
In that
Hey,
video,
man,
he just looks
I hope
homeless.
it is. Yeah, I hope it is Andy Cruz. Like I said, one Broner is enough. We don't need more than one of them motherfuckers running around. Shit.
he is good. he is getting out of jail. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah,
The
they were
jail
cutting
was
his hair, bro. Like he looked
scalp
fucked
looked
up.
all
Like
great. His scalp looked like he ain't washed his fucking hair in like fucking 2 years. His scalp was gray,
yeah,
big.
God damn.
Disgusting.
they probably threw those clippers away after he got done cutting his
Yeah,
hair.
no shit.
They're like, yeah, throw them
Right.
shits out. Biohazard shit.
You ever have a jailhouse haircut, man?
I
Yeah.
never been to jail. Well, one time I
Yeah.
did.
Shit, I
I
had
had
one, man.
a
That motherfuckers are hit or miss, man. Sometimes they do good, other times they don't.
God
You
damn,
gotta,
country. What you do to go to jail, bro?
You don't even
shave
want
it.
to know.
You
You don't
slapped the
want to know,
bitch.
man.
You
I
slapped the
think
bitch. I
Country
know.
was selling
Flipping
illegal
bricks.
moonshine.
Country got cop. Country got cop pimping these bitches. You ain't gotta lie, country.
Yep.
Hey,
From
man.
San Fran to San Leandro.
Hey, man.
Country's,
Hey, man. Pimping ain't easy, man.
Hey,
Pimping ain't
Gator
easy.
don't play. Gator don't play that shit.
country's mafia.
what they call now,
Country's
what they
mafia.
call now, human trafficking.
Oh, man.
Woman manager.
Tell them
Right?
the truth. That country's meth lab blew up. Tell them the truth,
Yeah. Oh
Country
shit.
was the ice king of fucking Sacramento.
I don't know, man.
I bet they do sell a lot of
I,
ice there,
I ain't
bro.
go.
Shit.
I,
The Breaking
I ain't
Bad,
going
he
into
the break.
detail. All I'm gonna say is it was some royally fucked up shit. But I beat the shit, so it's all right.
You learn from it. Yeah, you learn. As long as you
Damn.
learn from it.
How many breaks you had on your country? God damn.
The Scante King of California.
Yeah,
Shit.
man.
But
Fucking with the Mexican mafia over there.
Yeah.
shit, I could have used those guys, man. The way shit was going.
He
Fuck.
was with La Onda, bro.
Yeah. Tres
He was with the
puntos.
norteños.
He's with the norteños, with nuestra familia.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Fucking country, man. Uh, I went to jail for
Motherfucker.
one night. The PI case. That was it. That's all the trouble I've been in.
Nah,
He was
man. You know what's
jaywalking.
nasty too is that jail food, man. That shit's
I woke
fuck,
up
dude.
drunk, so I didn't eat. I didn't
Yo,
eat
country,
shit.
let me just say that school lunch is actually worse.
Damn.
Man,
No, it's not. I could attest to it. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
I know about that.
It
That
is
shit,
not, man.
that shit starting to look like prison food, though. I ain't gonna lie.
no, but
Man,
I
you
be,
get. Let me tell you. After you finally get out, you shitting for days because that shit's still in your system trying to get out, man.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
fucking
was.
nasty.
Listen, I believe you. Look, that shit was constipated. Like that shit had me like not shitting for days, man. Cause like fuck, what did they put in this thing? And then I had to have like sharp pains on my sides. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh god, it was the worst.
yeah, these are the county jail. When you get upstate facilities, you can cook your own food once you buy it from commissary. So it's always better in the state facility. But if you in any county jail,
Yeah,
you're gonna go do it. You're gonna go do it. You know, they got the
yeah,
fucking Kool. The Kool-Aid is so strong on Rikers Island. If you pour it on the floor, it stains the floor and it doesn't come up. You can mop it up and have
Damn.
a red stain. And like,
What
what the
the
fuck is that?
fuck?
Yeah,
What kind
shit
of
gotta be
bad.
thicker
chemicals you
than
putting
blood.
in that shit?
Yeah.
They do human
It is.
sacrifice at Rikers, bro. That shit is fucking dangerous. I ain't even fuck with that place.
Fucking
Hey,
biohazard shit.
let me read this super chat real quick. D Style Boxer says, "Who elected Nico Ali Walsh? Nico Ali Walsh. I call him Nico Ali Wash, the fighter's
Yeah,
spokesman. I don't know, man. He kind of nominated himself, man, for real.
That dude fucking
I mean,
irks, bro.
I get it. Like the Ali Act is kind of part of his family's history, but I don't know what he's trying to accomplish.
You know what?
nothing.
You know he remind me of. He remind me of those like suburban dudes that are hipsters and then move into the inner city and think they're down with the culture. That's what he remind me
Yeah.
of.
Well,
He's
I don't
Yeah,
think he
he.
know what he's. I don't think he knows what he's trying to accomplish either. To be honest.
Yeah, he
he's
looks like
uh
he works at a
he's
nonprofit.
he's that high school kid that tries too hard, and everybody's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up!" Like that's not
The
you.
He
the
has like
thing is,
nonprofit voice.
yeah, like he has NPR voice, and the way I look at it, that thing he was doing at Capitol Hill, man, that's just for the cameras, bro. He wants to like
Yeah, but they
stand
get
up for something, but
But he ain't
he's
got
not
shit
really
going on.
clear in
That's
his
why he's
message.
doing it.
Yeah,
I
because
like
they
this shit.
don't. He's like he's a novelty act, and it's like it's getting towards the end. You know, that's why he's over there. Super maybe potentially, fight over there.
You know what's crazy? Because he started this shit with Oscar and him and somebody else went to the court the first
And then
day.
it was just those two in the fucking at Washington. The fucking section bodies didn't care. The fucking promoters or the managers, they didn't give a fuck.
And he's the only one still there trying to fight by himself. Well, he should be like, yo, Oscar, come on, you ain't helping me. If we started this together, he's by
What
himself because he.
well, what did he say? I put my career on hold for 8 months or some shit like that. Like, bro, what
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 career?
career?
What fucking
Exactly.
career?
What career?
His career is over, bro. That motherfucker was fighting in a mall in the Philippines. What the fuck is he talking about?
He was cleaning up
I
the
know.
he was cleaning up the top ranked locker room. That's what his career was. Hanging around, wrestling with Bud and all kinds of shit. That's what he was doing.
Oh man.
And then after the fight, he was like selling, cell phone service in the mall and shit.
You know what's sad?
He
That
worked for
motherfucker.
T-Mobile country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was like
mother-
asking people, "Can I clean your shoes?"
That motherfucker has his mom's last name first, and then his dad's last name second.
That's how you know
Nico
he's a
Walsh.
tryhard bitch.
Es que ese
Yeah,
tipo
he's
no
a
tiene
tryhard.
nada que hacer. He has nothing to do, bro.
Nada.
Like he has
Nada.
nothing.
Nepo Ali
There's not a
Walsh.
single. You don't even see that the fighter's not even bigging him up. You know what I mean? Like, good looking out, Nico. Thanks, bro. Like they not, bro. They getting money, bro. You doing that shit because you don't got a job. That's why
Who
you
invited
doing
this
that
guy?
shit.
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
For real. Shout out to D Styles, who elected Nepo Ali Walsh the fighter's spokesperson. Exactly. Like nobody asking you to do that. You just doing that because you don't got nothing to do. I ain't heard one fighter. No, matter of fact, I did hear. I think Benavidez big him up. Like, yo, good looking, Nico. But come on, bro. Like that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like you doing that shit because you don't got nothing to do. Did y'all see that Giovanni Santillán about to fight? Este tipo,
Abbas Peru, yeah.
Yo, he's gonna get fucked up,
I
bro.
don't know about that, man.
What you mean you don't know about that? Yo, Giovanni's a welterweight, bro.
No,
He's a
I'm agreeing
welterweight.
with you. It's like I don't know. I don't see what is the use of moving up when you see you get banged out as a
like,
welterweight.
he's about to get fucked up. So go ahead, Giovanni. I guess he not with Top Rank no more because that's a pro box show.
Yeah, but it's like another hometown fight for him, Jules, because the fight's in close to San Diego somewhere.
Well, at least still have home field advantage,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's not winning that fucking for like you.
What good is that?
Fucked up, bro.
Didn't he lose to Norman?
Well, it's a short trip to the hospital.
It's gonna be the Brian Norman fight again, except at 54. Yeah, that's exactly what that shit gonna be.
It's kind of harsh, but it's kind of harsh. But you see, Top Rank, he doesn't win. They get rid of him. He beats Alexis Rocha, and Golden Boy is still holding on to Alexis. Like,
yeah, but if you're Top Rank, what are you gonna do with Giovanni? Who would you have him fighting?
Nobody.
Bueno, entonces, what the fuck they gonna do with that?
Who's Alexis Rocha gonna fight?
Golden Boy, the difference. Golden Boy can't afford to cut motherfuckers loose, bro. They can't afford it.
Yeah,
Like, who you gonna do?
That's a sad fact. They don't have much of a roster as it is.
You know what I don't understand? Why don't Oscar and them put any effort into like actually trying to sign anybody? They never do. I don't get.
Well,
that.
I don't. No, they signed a couple of kids. Country. They actually
country.
did.
They got a kid fighting this weekend. If you end up watching the card, Joel Iriarte, that kid was like a multiple-time Olympian, and he fights at 140. He's got talent. The problem with fucking Golden Boy, though, is that, like Joel said, they're on their way out because the zone's not giving them the same amount of money and the same amount of exposure as before. So now Oscar's forced to have to load these cards that he does have with all his guys because when else are they going to fight?
He might have Scrappy Ramirez fighting 2 times on the same show, bro. That's how it's getting over there, bro. You might have that dude fighting 2 times on the. They don't got a lot of people over there.
Jules, everything's going well for them. Don't you hear it on Clapback Thursdays or whatever?
Right?
No.
Fucking shit, bro. We'll see. Like I said, what helps them is in the next 12 months, they could have 4 world champions. Floyd Schofield at 35, Duarte if he beats Gary Antoine Russell, Zepeda if he beats Lamont Roach, and maybe Amari Jones could end up fighting for a title at 160. So if they can get 4 world champions, that might be enough that the zone keeps them around. But if the stable stays like this, yeah, they giving y'all the boot. It's crowded over there.
You're going to see Scrappy outside the stadium with a sign that says "We'll spar for food." You know,
For real, yeah.
Fuck.
For real.
Oh,
So
I have
they got
a question
problems.
for you guys. I have a question for you guys. It's an important topic. I'm seeing this chick, right? And it's going well. But something's going on where I think it might be psycho behavior. She likes ice cream and an ice cream cone, but not together. Like she'll have the cone in one hand and a bowl of ice cream in the other, and she'll eat them simultaneously.
Fuck.
What the
How?
She won't
I mean, does she break
with
it
the
up?
cone?
Does she break the cone up and put it on top of the ice cream and eat it that way?
Yeah, I
Or
was
does
about
she
to
just
say.
take a spoon?
I'll tell you
So
this.
she'll take a spoonful of ice cream and then bite into
And take
the
a
cone.
bite and take a bite of the fucking cone because she says, "I like."
Okay,
the cone,
is
I like
it the
ice
kid?
cream."
Is it the kid fucking cone or a waffle cone?
It's a fucking waffle cone, bro.
That's
I'm
That's
I'm
bizarre, but not serial killer behavior.
Yeah.
I would
That's
tell
not
you,
psycho.
be
That's just weird.
careful.
That's just
Yeah, that's
quirky
just weird.
Be
That is
careful.
weird.
That's quirky type weird. You know, she's just got a quirk.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's anything to like worry about seriously. She's not showing you like she's gonna whip out a fucking metal waffle cone and stab you with it or something. You know?
Yeah, like
Damn.
it's a weird one. That is a weird
fuck
one,
that.
though.
Watch your back, bro. Them bitches be crazy.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, but all you
Bro,
gotta
you
worry
can-
about is ice cream and a waffle cone. I mean, you ain't got that much to worry about, man. I mean,
Like,
for
bro,
real.
I was like,
There was a
girl, you could
I
just put the ice cream in the fucking cone and just do it that way.
You know what? It could be.
You know
It
what?
could be. Wait.
It's
It could
eccentric.
be. It could be that does she eat the cone at the same time
I'm
she eats the
sure.
ice cream?
Yes.
That's she doesn't want to wait. I think what it is she doesn't want to wait till she gets to the bottom of the ice cream to be able to eat them together. And that I could kind of understand. I don't do that shit, but I could kind of understand that shit. That I see what it is. You don't want to wait till all the ice cream. You don't want to wait till all the ice cream is gone to eat it with the cone, because you know most of the ice cream is gone by the time you get to the cone.
Hey, y'all remember that scene in Get Out where the girl was drinking the milk and had the Fruit Loops in the secondary bowl, bro? Get out of there, bro. You got to say it. I don't want to see you go down. They send you up, bro. Say it.
Hey,
Say it.
was the ice cream cone dipped in chocolate? That's the question.
Yo, I could hear the concern in his voice. Like, you got to get the fuck out of there, bro.
He's like, run!
Get out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. But I can see why she does that. Because, yeah, you know, to get to the cone, you have to eat most of the ice cream. By the time you get to the cone, there's not much ice cream left. So I kind of get it. It's a quirk, but I get it.
It's just eccentricity, man. That's what that is.
Just back to Golden Boy. Oscar confirmed that Ryan only has one fight left. He's fucked. I'm like, kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked.
Yeah, but then I think at this
They
point,
always-
Jules, I think he's just kind of fed up with the fucking guy. I think he's just kind of over it.
They always been having problems though.
He can't afford to be over it.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. Like, you probably are over it, but you can't afford to be over. Like, you better hang on to that motherfucker. Suck his dick.
Whoa. Actually, knowing Oscar, he might do that shit.
It's fucking Oscar, bro. You can't put nothing past him, bro. He gonna do what he gotta do. But yeah, he still got Virgil, right? Still got Virgil.
He's got Oscar Duarte.
Virgil,
got Duarte.
all the fights that are not going to happen. Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about the Duarte and Russell fight?
That's a fantastic fight, and what Gary's last fight showed us is, look, you could hurt him. Andy hurt him a couple of times in that fight. Andy,
But Andy's a huge motherfucker for 140.
My guy, have you seen Duarte?
Yeah,
bro,
he's roided out. I
that
get
dude
it.
is on peptides, bro. like, have you seen this guy?
That
dog?
motherfucker looks like a bodybuilder on top of a bodybuilder.
For real, like he might be able to get. We'll see, because Duarte has been knocked out before by Ryan. Gary
He looked
has
like shit
been
in
hurt
his last
before.
fight.
And the other thing is, when was that Hirioka fight? Because it feels like that was a minute ago.
Last year?
That was last year, but wasn't it like September, October of last year?
So when is he fighting Duarte?
Well, you got to figure, Jules, if have they signed it?
No, they just talking about they working on it. It's not signed yet. They working on it.
Then most likely, if that shit gets done, you gotta figure
September.
Gary Antoine Russell's gonna say, "Oh, I need 8 weeks to get ready." So that
I
shit
gotta
probably
read
wouldn't
this.
happen till like November.
I gotta finish reading The Art of War. You know him. He's fucking Confucius, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever I gotta finish reading The Art of War. But yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. What else? What else? I seen something. What, Andy shit? Nah, not Andy shit. Andy's fighting.
Dalton
Jaya
and fucking
Bataille.
Puello got rescheduled.
I don't know if
October
Dalton's gonna.
24th.
I don't know if Dalton's gonna win. That's my daughter's birthday. I don't know if Dalton's gonna win that fight. I don't know if
think he
Dalton's.
will.
Yo, dog. When's the last time he fought?
When he beat the shit out of
What's
Matias, when was that?
When's
March?
the last time Puello fought?
Puello has a fight coming up.
When?
Puello has a tune-up fight coming up.
Where, in the
When?
Dominican?
Some fucking. I got the poster. He's fighting some fucking guy.
Oh shit!
There it is. There it is. Dalton gonna have to knock. I mean, yeah. UK judges just rob him. I don't want to see more.
Exactly.
You know, this is gonna sound really self-hating, but I don't really want to see more Dominicans with titles, bro. Come on, give those titles.
Chill out, Sammy Sosa.
Jesus.
Come on, like, come on. What's going on? You want Puello to get that? I don't want Puello to get that belt back. Nah.
No.
I knew Jules.
he had to
I knew
say
Jules
that.
was a self-hating Dominican when he hated on Elvis Rodriguez and Michelle Rivera.
Was I wrong about them? No, was I wrong
No.
about them? Who's ain't shit? Like, bro, because you got a fucked up haircut, kind of look like Julian Jackson. And come on, Elvis, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, you don't even look like Ali. You look like Julian Jackson.
Hey, your ass was really happy when Rayo knocked out De Los Santos too.
Yeah, I like Rayo's a good fighter, bro. If I want to, if I'm watching a baseball game, let the Dominicans win. But this boxing, bro. Okay, like, come on now, come on, let's move it along.
He's like, I cheer for Pedro Martinez, not Edwin De Los Santos.
Yeah, that was a beautiful fucking knockout, by the way. He cracked his shit, bro. I could go for a trilogy, man. I could go for a trilogy. The way he beat, they should do that. Like, that was good little run of fights. Those two fights.
Wait,
I got Rayo in the trilogy.
Who's the Dominican that looked like Ali?
I don't think that was
Michelle Rivera. You remember? He had like a fucked up. He didn't even look like Ali. He looked like Julian Jackson.
He looked like a bootleg Julian Jackson.
Oh, he's the one that he fought Frank Martin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one Frank Martin took to school.
I was gonna
that
say,
motherfucker look more like Ali than Nico.
I'm glad Frank went a top rank because now we could see Emiliano versus Frank.
No, pero tú no ves también. They get rid of Giovanni so they can make room for Frank. You gotta get rid of the dead weight, bro. They could use Frank. They could use Frank for shit. You can't use Giovanni. What you gonna do with Giovanni, bro? What?
Nothing.
You know, nothing. You know what?
Yeah, like, they don't got any welterweights.
You could let Keyshawn beat him up. That's about it. Keyshawn,
He's a precious dummy.
But for that, you might as well make the Brian Norman fight. For that,
Wait, what weight is he gonna fight at, Frank Martin?
I think he's gonna fight at 40. There's lots of fights to make for him, man.
He got Buddy McGirt still look like shit a little bit.
Yeah, he do.
Buddy's good for.
Buddy's good for Buddy. The way you know Buddy could help a guy is if the guy has some height and a jab.
Yeah.
If the guy has some height and a jab, Buddy could work wonders for him. But Ghost like 35, bro. That dude is a 35-year-old prospect. And not for nothing, he looked like he ain't sleep since the first Trump administration. That motherfucker got bags in his eyes crazy. Like, yo, you ain't sleep in a minute, huh, Frank?
Well, when Shakur Stevenson keeps you up at night.
Yeah, you know, he ran from that fucking fight. But 140 is deep enough that they could find him good fights and build him up to Emiliano. They could definitely build that fight. That's a great fight to make and a good acid test for Emiliano, you know, to compare him.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, Jules, I think Elvis Rodriguez or Michelle Rivera would be a good test for him now.
Yeah, but I don't want to see them guys go out there and jab and move. Like, come on. Frank gonna punch. Frank is gonna try to fight. Them guys gonna try to box. I don't want to see that. Like, nah. Put them dudes. Let them dudes fight in the parking lot with the lights off.
You got Abdullah move up.
Damn.
Speaking of good knockouts, Ryo Suzumi's a dog, man.
Oh yeah, he beat the fuck out of that guy. He's ready. He beat the fuck out of that last guy that he fought. He's ready. You know, he's ready. They got to bring him back out. But I don't think they're giving him, because every time I've seen Tsutsumi fight, it's been on the prelim card. Like, y'all got to put him on the main. Y'all got to start putting him on the main card. He fucked people up. You could have put Shiraz bullshit fight on the prelim and put because at least Tsutsumi knocked his motherfucker out.
Bro, I have soured so fast on Shiraz, man.
I want Jacob Banks to beat his ass.
I fucking was just about to say. I think Jacob gonna get him.
Yeah,
I think Jacob is gonna get him. Oh
that
yeah,
Viking motherfucker is gonna be like, "Fuck you, Allah."
The announcers were so shocked the cards were close and one had it a draw. I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck were you watching that you thought he was running away with this?"
For those that don't know, you gotta watch Jacob Banks' last two fights. The one that he just had this Saturday. Yo, the kid looked good, man. He's moving, he's pivoting, he's throwing uppercuts, he's cracking the motherfucker. And before that, he beat the dog shit out of William Skull, like the dog shit.
Yes, if you can catch a running ass scared William Skull, that means you got some skills with your feet.
Yeah.
If you can catch him on his back foot, that means you good.
Between Shiraz is a huge target, and he's Pakistani, so you know he ain't got no fucking chin. He like Jacob might look at him as one of them migrants in Denmark. Like he might
shit.
Call for prayer.
Yeah, you might give he might see that shit.
No,
I'm more convinced Pacheco beats him.
No, Shiraz the second he lost the height and reach advantage over guys like extreme. He started looking like this, man. Like,
yeah,
give me Munguia.
I mean, I think I'm confident Munguia beats Shiraz. I'm confident Munguia beats Shiraz. All he has to do is get inside. I think he can. And I've always favored Pacheco to beat him. It's just that, look, categorically, Pacheco did reject the fight. He did. He was supposed to fight him for the BO. He turned the fight down. You could say, he was between trainers, which he was, but still, you turn the fight down.
I don't know what it is about Pacheco, man. If he didn't have the trainer that he had, I would have completely ruled him out and put an X on him. But he does have a phenomenal trainer. But I'm just not sold on fucking Pacheco.
Me neither.
Yo, you'll see. You already see how he came out. You saw the difference it made. One camp with Buddy McGirt, and it made a difference. One fucking camp. Give him 2-3 more fights. You'll see.
I mean, he was fighting the unbiased Brim, though, bro.
Wait, who is he? Wait, who is he fighting?
Emmanuel Aline.
He fought the unbiased Brim, bro.
All right. Fair enough.
But at the same time, though, this is a dude who fought Kevin Sajo. I don't see a lot of motherfuckers lining up to fight that dude.
Yo, listen. Yanni Beck is going to 68. How's he gonna do?
Who cares? No one's gonna watch.
Oh, come on. 68. He's going to 68. Who do you think he could beat at 68?
He can beat everybody, but he can lose to everybody too. And I don't think he's gonna get the shot. I think he's gonna be on the outside looking in.
Waste my time
He
with
can
that
beat Laura.
bullshit answer. 68, bro.
He can beat everybody, but he's not gonna get the shot. He's gonna be on the outside looking in. Watch.
So you saying you think he could beat Sajo and Mabili?
He can beat anybody at 168.
I ain't gonna lie. That and Billy fight would be
He
nice.
ain't beating Billy, man, and Billy's gonna fuck him up.
Billy throws
He can beat M. Billy too, and he can lose to him. But to say he can't beat M. Billy is crazy.
So you just gonna keep saying that? So you just gonna stick with that useless ass answer? Okay, Ignacio, who can Yanni Beck beat at 68?
The bum we just saw this past weekend go life and death, Edgar Berlanga.
He's not gonna, well, that's one fight I don't expect him to get. He's not gonna get that one.
Yeah, he's not gonna get that shit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna set it up. Yanni Beck, Malakuziev, who wins?
Yanni Beck.
Yanni Beck, Munguia.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't know on that one.
Interesting fight. Yeah, I think Yanni Beck might be able to get him because if that French guy got him. You know?
Yeah, I forgot about. I really forgot
you keep
about
forgetting
that.
about that part.
You know, right now, Jules, that we're talking about, why not give him Resendiz? See how he does against him.
He can be.
Resendiz
Resendiz is a good.
bro.
No, yeah, Resendiz is a good fight to watch for us, but I think all of us would pick Yanni Beck to beat him. He's not. He wasn't even a big 160 Resendiz. But like, yeah, Yanni Beck could beat him. But Yanni Beck, Munguia. Everybody has Yanni Beck.
As a gambler, I would stay away from that fight.
The shit is that Yanni Beck hasn't really been cracked. Like whatever's whatever. Yeah, he beats guys up, but who he beat?
Yeah, what puncher did he fight?
Who he beat? The Vincenzo Gualtieri? Who he beat?
Yeah.
A bunch of guys who've never been knocked out by a French dude.
Okay, fair enough. You know that would be a good fight for Yanni Beck. Bruno, the show motherfucker. Look, this is what you do with these French motherfuckers. This is what you do with them. Right? Sacre bleu. Right? Yanni Beck, Yanni Beck, Sajo.
No, I'm picking Sajo.
Sajo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm picking Sajo.
Oh shit. Motherfuckers have made up their mind.
Young Beck is so fucking robotic at times and so linear. I mean, that's why he'd be there for Sajo to hit, you know?
Yeah. But at the same time, he's not gonna run from Sajo like Diego did. He's not gonna run from him. Like he'll fight him. He might get fucking touched up fighting him, but he'll fight him. He'll engage, try to punch with him. I'm gonna go Yanni Beck on that one. Go Yanni Beck on that one. Mobili, I don't know. That's the one I don't know.
I think
Lester Yanni Beck.
Ooh, I got Lester. Wait, let me think. No, well, let me. My first Lester. My first thought, but Lester looked like ass in his last.
Yeah.
Last fight, he looked.
And remember, he fought the same guy Diego just did, and Diego beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, and he's got a fight coming up. We got to see how he looks, but maybe Mobili took something out of Lester with that fight.
Maybe. We'll see.
We got to see.
The problem with Yanni Beck, and you kind of alluded to it earlier, is who did he fight? But it's like we don't know. There are a lot of questions on him because they kept trying to make him the new Triple G, and LOL with that.
Yeah, they really did try to push that shit too.
Yeah, Kazakh style.
Fucking, he over there talking like he fucking Genghis Khan and shit. I miss seeing my enemies driven before. Like, man, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you seen Triple G, by the way? He is fat now. Like, he is like living.
No,
life.
yeah.
I love it.
I gotta say that the truth is Triple G was a great was as good as he was, I should say, because of his Russian side more than his Kazakh side. I think we could say that because Triple G wasn't like he wasn't ethnically a Kazakh per se. He was only part Kazakh. He's also Russian.
Half Russian, half Korean.
You know what?
Yeah.
What it reminds me of, and I hope I don't catch no strays for this. It reminds me of Roberto Duran. Can we say we had a Panamanian style?
Oh. Nah. Listen, when I'm by myself in the bathroom with the door closed, I be saying that shit too. Like, bro, be real. That wasn't the Panamanian side doing all that, whooping all that ass. How many of I'm saying, bro, like how many of a Panamanian fighters? Because Panama produces a lot of fighters like that.
And let's keep it real. Let's keep it real undefeated.
Yeah.
Having heard all the stories about that wild motherfucker, how many Panamanians really get down like that?
I'm you know. But he reps Panama is the thing, right?
That's his home country. Yeah.
Boy, yeah. He even talks like them.
No, he does. But I don't think that was the Panamanian side whooping all that ass. And not for nothing. Look. I've met Panamanians, a lot of Panamanians and shit. I'm just saying, Roberto look Mexican. Yeah, he do. He looks Mexican.
Yep.
More Mexican than Panamanian. But hey, you know,
especially in his prime. Yeah, he looked like
Mexican.
He looked like he could be one of our tios.
Yeah, literally.
He looks
With the
like
drugs.
he looks like a more masculine Virgil Ortiz. Like if Virgil Ortiz was on peptides, he would look like Roberto Duran.
Fucked women.
And fucked women. And didn't he? What was the shit he said his mother makes for him? Beefaroni?
Hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper. Yo, out of all the shit you gonna say, yo, beefaroni. That's your shit. All right, homie. I ain't mad at you, bro. Go ahead, do your thing. Beefaroni.
Nah, man, there's some shit that you just don't say. Like admitting you're afraid of the dark or your mom makes you beefaroni. It may be true, but brother, don't. Just keep it on the down.
Hamburger helper makes a great meal.
You know what Virgil is? He's a hot pocket Mexican. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's the guy who eats toaster strudels. Everybody else is eating Pop-Tarts. He's eating toaster strudels.
Nah, fuck that. He eats Uncrustables.
Oh shit! This is alright.
Hey man, that shit got me through college. You shut the fuck up.
He's the guy.
Bro.
He's a kid at the steakhouse that still orders chicken nuggets when there's steak around.
He gets the chicken tenders chick like dinosaurs.
Makes a sound when he bites them.
He plays with it. Yo, don't play with your food, bro.
He gets the map, little crayon with the map on it. You figure the shit out, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Virgil.
Always draws outside the lines.
For real, you get the crossword puzzle and shit. But yeah, you know, Roberto's more Mexican than Panamanian to me. That's just what I kind of think. But you know, go ahead, you know, do your thing. What else is going on?
So Dan Rayfeld said that the PBC is the two shows that they got, one's gonna be headlined by Pitbull Cruz, the other one's gonna be headlined by Fundora.
Yeah, Fundora's fighting that Albanian, that fucking guy.
Emerald
coincidence.
Like Emerald or some shit.
Whatever the fuck that guy, you know.
I hope he turns it like bring this to AJ.
Is he fighting the Albanian goat herder or something? I mean,
and I just hope it's not a pay-per-view. Fundora's fight that you got to be fucking serious here.
Oh,
now.
they said
you have to be.
Jules
Dan said they're free
and shit in the other, and tell me which one.
He said they're free.
Yeah, he said that they're free.
Okay,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, you know, and if Antoine Russell versus Duarte lands on that card, okay.
Who's a pit bull fighting?
Some fucking. I saw who he's. Some fucking guys. It's some guy. It's a guy, bro. Some guy. It's nobody. You know. The worst thing with him is there are a lot of people who would be willing to fight him, but he doesn't fight them. Like Matias versus Pitbull is still a great fight to make at 140. That's still a great fight to make at 140, but
really
he's not gonna
is.
do it. It's not gonna do it.
Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah, he's that's what I was alluding to. Like, yeah, that'd be a great fight just to have it on, but you know, the other thing is we haven't seen Matias since he got knocked out. Like, I think that dude crawled under a rock or something. Like, no rebound fight or nothing. Like, damn, dog. Like, you know.
That still hurts.
For real, he probably still.
Well, his confidence is probably.
Yeah, I remember Rohan Polanco. He's still at top rank. The Dominican guy.
He need to go to Zulfa.
I mean, you know, he trying to do things the regular way for now. And you know, if he get fucked up, yeah, he might go to Zulfa with Julian Hammerhands. He used to be with Top Rank. The dude that looked like Danny Garcia's cousin. He used to be a Top Rank, so
because Polanco, he's supposed to fought last year. He didn't fight in a long time.
Kermel Moten need to go to motherfucking Zulfa. He need to go to Zulfa.
Why, Jules? They're just gonna have him fighting. What's it called? After everybody else fought, he's gonna be sweeping up the popcorn.
No, look. He called. No, wait. He called out Lee Wood. He called out Lee Wood. He called out a couple of guys that had belts. All right, if you ready for them, go fight Rayo, Kermel. Go fight Rayo. I could go for that Kermel Moten versus Rayo. Why not?
What you think about Dana talking to Tank?
Tank need money. Tank need money, right? He do need money.
What
but
the fuck?
Wait, but the thing is, Undefeated, you know the answer. Simple question. Do you think that Tank is going to fight Shakur?
No.
That's all it is to it. He needs money, yeah, but if they giving you money, it's going to be to fight him. It ain't going to be to fight nobody else. It's going to be to fight him.
That's crazy. Dana White's helping all the ex Al Heyman fighters. Floyd.
Now here's a scenario that came to me. It came to me. So let's say they try to get him back active with Rayo. Javante don't win that fight.
140.
He doesn't win that fight. They don't have a 140. Who would he fight? They don't have a 140.
But Jules, they made an exception for fucking Berlanga. Wouldn't they make an exception for Tank?
You're right. So okay. They make the exception. Who does he fight?
Rayo's last fight was at 35.
Yeah. But he could make 40. He made it before. He made it for Cruz. When he fought Cruz, that was at 40. So I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Hot take. Hot take. If they make Rayo Tank, I got Rayo. I got Rayo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same.
I got Rayo. Especially if it's at 40. Yo, dog Tank, you coming up on 2 years you ain't fought. It's been close.
He did fight that stripper, man.
No, yeah, he did fight. Yo, that's crazy. I can never get over how fat that shit is.
That shit was jiggling. Them thighs was jiggling.
I stop at the same
Probably
part
got
of
a
the
fat
video.
pussy.
Like, I see why I had. Like I said, that's too much woman for you, Tank. That's too much for you, bro. Like, nah, you need an Asian joint or something. Like, yeah, that's too much for you, dog. You know, stick to suburban white girls and shit. But yeah, I guess they could do that. But realistically, look, he could have conversations with Tank. I don't think it's going to materialize into anything because the culmination will be the Shakur Stevenson fight, and I don't think you ever going to fight that dude. You know that style is all wrong for you. You know that. He's never going to have that fight. So I don't give a shit if Dana talked to him. Dana could talk to him. He could sing to him. Ain't nothing going to happen.
You mentioned Lee Wood before. Isn't he retired?
No, when Lee Wood, I think Lee Wood had just won a fight or won a belt, and Kermel called him out. It was like 2 years ago. Some shit like 2-3 years ago. It was a minute ago. And Kermel, he only had like a handful of fights at the time, and he called him out. So if you ready for him, yeah, go fight Rayo. You at 35, right? Go fight Rayo. You ain't doing nothing. Mayweather don't got you doing nothing. Go fight Rayo.
Yeah, Floyd's got his own problems right now.
For real. Motherfucker's still trying to reschedule all these fucking fights we don't give a shit about. I'm fighting Mike Tyson.
You know, Sugar Ray Leonard had to call. Sugar Ray Leonard had to call the cops on his son.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Protection on him and shit. Son on drugs and shit, stealing all the money and robbing the houses and going crazy. I'm like, man,
that's fucked up. What's with all the sons?
That's just like the Rob Reiner shit, bro. I never would have thought that dude would go out like that. That bugs me out, dog. For those that don't know, Rob Reiner's the dude from All in the Family. The son.
He's an award-winning director of all these other fucking good movies.
He went on to be an award-winning director all through the 80s and the early 90s. And his son stabbed him up. And his wife, he killed the wife, right? His son?
Yeah.
Bro, did you hear about Eric Bieniemy's son, the offensive coordinator of the Chiefs? He apparently shot his mother. Like, she's in a stable condition, thank God, but like he got arrested for shooting her.
Yeah, they showed his mugshot, Jules. That kid looks like he belongs in a locked facility.
I heard about that shit, man, big time. They were talking to Andy Reid about that.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Like, bro, shooting your
It
mother.
is.
That's go fuck yourself.
What did you guys hear that story about a kid who popped his mom because she didn't order some shit on Amazon? Then he popped her, got a credit card, and ordered the shit anyway?
No, hey,
That's
how do you pop up your first love, bro?
Hey, check it out, man. Real story. When I was living down in Orange County with one of my coworkers. We were sharing an apartment, right? Because he needed a little money, and all that. So he rented me a room. There was a lady downstairs, and she had a 13-year-old son. Fucking A, bro. After I left there, the fucking 13-year-old kid stabbed the mom to death. No joke.
Listen, country.
And we used to talk to her all the time and everything, and it was like everything looked normal. They were nice. And man, he killed her. He stabbed her to death.
Listen. 2 stories, country. So there was a lady that lived 2 floors under us. We called her China. I was talking to my sister a couple of months ago. She told me the husband stabbed her ass to death. We was cool. We was close with them, but she had this kind of voice that it's like, yo, it get on your nerves. And they was old, country. Like, these are not young people. You talking about the dude that the husband? He was like 80. He stabbed her.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. Crazy,
second story. This one's more bugged out. This is about 20 years ago in the Bronx. It got to be 20, close to 20 years 20 years ago. Herb, you might have heard about this. Remember the schizo dude that cut his mother head off and posted it on Instagram?
What the fuck?
Yeah, but had to be about. Damn, this was definitely like 20 years ago. Yo,
I remember hearing about that. I heard about that, but that's like
it was
crazy.
like 20. It was 20 years ago or close to 20 years ago. The dude lopped the head off, posted it on Instagram. B.
Bro,
Shit is bugged. Yo, these is the end times, bro.
No, this is why fathers need to be involved in the kids' lives, and it needs to be as a disciplinarian beating their ass. I remember the first time I talked shit to my mother, my dad whooped my ass and looked me dead in the eye and says, "I don't care if you're right or wrong. You ever talk to your mother like that again, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, but did you consider that recent story? There was a recent story. A father who was an ex-Marine, retired. His son killed him and the mom. This is a recent. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Jesus,
chasing him. Dude's yelling, "I don't want to die." Shit, yo, these the end times, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all better get right.
Hey, yo, Jules, there was a story out here close to where I live about maybe like it's close to 2 years ago now. So this fucking kid, guy who was like in his early to mid 20s, but homeboy had a lot of mental health issues, lived with his mother, who was like an older lady in her like probably late 60s, early 70s. So apparently this guy was just such a fuck up that like the mom would continuously get the cops involved, and then they would take him to like mental hospitals and everything, and then they put him on meds, and then the kid would be all right for a while, but then he'd stop taking them shits, and then he'd flip out and he'd start like wilding out on her. Well, one day, like after the very last time where he got taken to the hospital and then got out, he went back to the mom's home, and then like nobody heard from the mom. Like her friends and other family members were trying to reach out to her. They couldn't get a hold of her. And then the cops fucking went over there to like find out what the hell was going on. They found out that the fucking son had killed her and dismembered her.
Yo, listen, did you hear about the store bitches? It was some bitches working at a clothing store. This is from like a year ago or less than a year ago. The bitch caught the bitch stealing, so she ratted her out. The bitch that got ratted out lured the bitch to like the back and stabbed the shit out of her like a whole bunch of times. And this is all over like some shoot. This is on God, like you know how fucking demented you gotta be to do some shit like that. You got caught stealing, and you get so mad that you stabbed the bitch. Then she tried to set it up. She stayed there the whole night with the body, and she tried to cook the scene as if they was robbed, as if they were held and robbed. And the wound pattern is not consistent with the shit that the bitch is saying. They found out the bitch killed the bitch, and it was all because the bitch was trying to steal some clothes. I was like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with people
Wow.
no. I don't know what's wrong with people no more. Like, you killed a bitch because she caught you stealing clothes.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
That's like, okay, so the worst thing that would have happened was you would have got fired, ma. That would have been the
Yeah.
worst thing that would have happened. You would have got fired. You killed the bitch over that? Wow. These is crazy
doing
times, yo.
life over some clothes.
And it was a young bitch. Like, you talking about a bitch but these bitches was in their 20s. It's like, what's wrong with you?
They had no self control. They weren't taught to control themselves. They were fucking their mom or whoever let them get out of rage and get out of hand and never corrected it.
You just gotta assume, you kind of use yourself as the model for what you think about people. That, well, I wouldn't do that. I'm a normal mother. I would, but the truth is, now you should just assume all these motherfucking people are out of their mind. You should just assume, because people doing some. I don't understand a lot of this shit, dog. I don't like it. Don't make sense. The worst thing that would have happened was you would have got fired, had to get a different job, or you could have started selling pussy. If you're willing to kill a bitch, just sell pussy. You get on OnlyFans. You make money, right? Like no common sense, bro. These
You won't go to jail.
right? Like, shit. These are very strange times we living in, man. Look, there was a story. The story I talked about in Germany was bugged out because it was a singer, right? I know y'all heard that there was like a pride parade in Germany, and some Abdul, he ran over a bunch of people. And then, they did a vigil for the people that got run over, that died or whatever. And the bitch really sat up there and said, I was hoping it was a white Christian. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, that's literally what she said, bro. She said, I was hoping it was a white Christian. I was like, yo,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you out of your mind? Motherfuckers done warned you about these Abduls and these Hassans. And this what yo, these is crazy times, bro. These are some crazy times. Y'all was hoping
crazy, Jules. I got a horror movie for you.
Good.
Descent into Darkness. Have you ever heard of it?
Descent. What's it about?
Descent into Darkness. It's about this Eastern European guy who comes to Europe, or France specifically, to experience the quote unquote European dream. And it starts seemingly innocent enough, but as it goes on and on, things just start escalating with this guy. Bad things keep happening to him, and you start realizing there's something odd about him. And that's all I'll say, because it gets fucking disturbing. It's not
okay.
What
platform? What platform is it on?
Fuck. The person who showed it to me didn't have it on platform. They had it in their They had it downloaded, but I think you can find it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll just put it in. I'll put it on Prime and see if I can find it that way. Prime usually tells me what platform it'll be on. But yeah, man, these bugged out times, motherfuckers. Y'all better be safe. I'm going to sleep because I'm old, but y'all motherfuckers be safe out there.
Nacho.
Night, fellas.
Peace.